Welcome everybody back to Goblets&Warlocks. It's episode 17 of Dragonlance. Hope everybody's having a wonderful night. So first and foremost, it's been one heck of a week. So first announcement is with collaboration. That's the word I'm looking for. Collaboration with Loot Studios. They have with collaboration with Loot Studios, Goblets and Warlocks will be doing giveaways for our charity stream for each night for a bundle of their choice from Loot Studios. So you do have to have access to a 3D printer or somebody with a 3D printer, print off any 3D file bundles, whatever you get from them. We'll do a giveaway every night for the charity event. Also, I forgot to set up in the bot, but over in our Discord, I've shared the link to the actual page that we set up for our Breast Cancer Research Foundation. You can go ahead and start donating to that too. That's going to be available year-round. So whatever you donate now will go towards the stretch goals for the charity event. I know I forgot to set something up today for the bot, but we'll get around to it. But if you're watching on YouTube and you love our content so far, the link will be down there in the description somewhere. So make sure you go click it there. And if you liked our content, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. And we'd love to hear from you. Your comments. With that being said, let's turning over to my fellow streamers in this game. I should also say we still do have Bellroom. He's just still without a camera right now, but he is here. He also has to do recap because he rolled a nat 1 for a recap. T-Cat, go ahead and shout out your stream.
Hey, my name's T-Cat. I paint D&D miniatures and other types of miniatures as well. And I play D&D live here tonight on Goblets and Warlocks.
Alrighty. Old Man Garrus.
Hello, everyone. This is Garrus playing Bellroom and
Howdy all.
Wonderful adventure here. I stream typically Tuesdays through Sundays. I am hoping to get back. I've been on quite a break, but we'll be getting on this Tuesday, I believe. We are trying to get back on. We'll be doing some more world building and conversion of a first adventure world into 5th adventure D&D and talking homebrew. So, thank you.
Alrighty, and we also have Nihilish. I went to jump in your stream today, but it must have just ended. And thank you, Zen41 for the resub. You could greater push and healing will pop out of the bag of holding carry, so just be prepared to catch that when it gets. Actually, no, they resub, so it's an advantage. I'm sorry, Zen. You can give advantage to anybody you like. Gifting is a back greater pushing. Go ahead, Vera.
Sorry. Was streaming Tower Fantasy, game I've been told to play several times now, and just recently released to the PlayStation. Very finicky controls, but actually a lot of fun. So you guys should try it. I'll be probably streaming that for a while now.
Alrighty. With that being said, I believe that's all the announcements we have so far. Other than that, Sunday I might be finishing up Red Dead Redemption 2. We also have finished the Dark Sessions for Order of the Goblet, so I just now a matter of time to finish pinning their main miniatures. I got about half the miniatures done, and I got like 3 more miniatures to do for the characters, and then some stuff on the D&D side or the DM side of the screen. So we'll be bringing that shortly, probably next month. With that being said, love you very much, and grab your goblet, sit back, and enjoy the show.
Quiet melody that if I
And welcome back. Belram, would you like to lead us into tonight's recap?
I sure can. Hello, everyone. Last week, we had such an exciting time. We were reunited finally with Mela. And as we saw in the week before, she had been possessed by a spirit at one point. Now she is back with us. So we healed up and had to go towards the catacombs. We were told by some disappearing elf to hurry up and rush down there. So off we went down there. We noticed as we were going down towards that area, there were some purple flames starting to appear brighter and brighter as we got there. Once we got to the main area, it was just surrounded by purple flames all around, giving off this really eerie light on all the walls. Very illusionary. We couldn't feel any heat from it and didn't take any damage, but yet it was all there. We went through a number of different areas in there. The first one was a room with a bunch of statues. At this point, really, Belram and Carrie were, well, at least Belram, wasn't really caring about statues. He was still in the mode of getting revenge for the death of two of his comrades in arms. So he was just totally ignoring that. Carrie went along to make sure that it was somewhat safe. No traps between them. While they were walking through and the rest of the party coming up, a vision appeared in there. And we saw one of the Knights of Solamnia saving a group of elves from, it looked like a bunch of ogres. I think it was ogres or orcs that were attacking them. This knight fights them off, and then one of the elves collapses into his arms. And then as that elf collapsed in there behind him, you can see this human form of, I think it was his wife, we weren't sure, just slowly fade away as he's holding on to this elf there. And then the vision goes away. We continue on after trying to figure out what was happening there. Moved into another area that had it was a crypt area, a bunch of different bodies along the walls on there. And off to the right, we noticed that the wall had been broken down somehow recently. And again, Carrie and Belram just rushing off into that while the rest of the party were on there. We did see another vision inside of that room. And at this point, it showed that same knight that had rescued or had caught the elf on there, sort of being cast out or shunned by a bunch of other knights that were around him, turning and walking away. And then it showed him attending a wedding with that same elf. So things moving along in time there. Apparently, he left his wife for an elf, and his order did not like that. We continued on into the next room, and as we were in there, a pair of undead horses appeared and started charging towards us. As they got near us, Ziggy moved up to the front and had his shield right there, which has the holy symbol of his order. Again, the Knights of Solamnia. I hope I'm saying that right. Ziggy, let me know if I'm mispronouncing it. The two steeds that were running towards him paused and bowed to him right there while the rest of the party was stunned at this, and then seemingly jumped into his body as he was able to absorb their essence. Incredibly, we were at first a little worried that he had become possessed, but he seemed fine, and nothing else happened there. We continued moving on into actually we saw a vision right after that, where we see the knight yet again standing there, but now a beam of light is coming down from the skies right onto this knight. And you can see just on his face, he's in some sort of rapture. The light goes away. His new elven wife is there. It looks like she's begging him not to do it, but he ignores his wife and puts on his armor, grabs his weapons, and walks away from her. And then it fades out there. Continuing on, our next room, and now we're getting deeper and deeper into these catacombs. Not so many bodies lying there in state or in however they normally are in some sort of decay, but now other rooms we're hearing blacksmithing sounds. And at that point we're just like, oh, we got to go find out. That means someone's around. Some kind of noise is there. We go in there, and there's two rooms behind some gates. Belram sees in one there is an axe. A skeleton is holding an axe, and Ziggy sees in another one a skeleton is holding some kind of a symbol. So Belram goes for the axe, looks at it, respectfully says some words to the skeleton, picks up the axe. It's a magnificent axe, just perfectly shined and sharp. Ziggy goes and same thing, picks up the emblem and realizes that the emblem belongs to the god of craft, I believe is what the god is on there, which the knights are one of the gods for the knights. So it was fantastic on that. They both walk away with that. Moving on, another vision comes up yet again. This time the knight is confronted by a group of elves who appear to be laughing at the knight and pointing back towards where it came from, so kind of towards its back. The knight goes absolutely crazy and attacks and kills them, and then turns around and walks away. And you can just see rage and anger in the knight's face as that scene fades away. We go into the next room, and there's actually one of the knights there, or a ghost, a specter of one of the knights, and she talks to us and tells us about the curse that has been placed on that knight. And I think the knight's name is Knight Sarlamar. I think that's how you pronounce it, Sarlamar, or Surlamar. Tells us about the curse on that. It tells us we need to go into the next room and get his weapon. That is where he is laying. We need to get the weapon that's there and bring that back. And tells us the story of how in the mission that they were at, the knight, whether accidentally or purposely, somehow killed a dragon that wasn't meant to, that he should not have attacked, and caused a curse to fall upon him. And to help protect the order, they've gone and were telling the story of how he was really a hero. Again, protecting the order, not so much the knights, but that's really what they went about saying on there. And so that's what the story was to the people. As far as they knew, he was a hero, but honestly, by killing that dragon, had brought a curse down on there. She also did say that these flames that were all in every single room we had gone in, she did not know how they had escaped, because they had been kept in the room with them. That was part of the cataclysm that was there, and appears somehow to have made it out of the room. So very strange. The party decides, hey, we better get in there and get this weapon, whatever it is that's in there. We walk in the room. It's a giant room with a statue of a dragon with a lance right through it, and around its tail there's a sarcophagus at the bottom. Then the tail is wrapped around it. It is a stone dragon, or made of stone, as far as we can tell at that point. It's not like it's going to attack us or anything, but we hear pounding sounds coming up from inside of or from that the casket that is there. It's made out of stone on there. Final vision comes up at this point, and we see this knight now killing his new wife, the elf wife. And as he does that, just everything around him goes up in flames, whether it's the dragons burning him or just the symbol of his actions, we don't know, but we see everything burning, including him. But he himself, while he is on fire, does not drop down and die. Instead, you can see, or we saw, the armor just get attached to his skin and become part of him, and the weapons in his hand also become part of him, and he walks away from there, inflamed on there. And we make the wise decision of, hey, there's something banging inside of that casket. Let's open it up. What could go wrong? And so we did. And we found ourselves confronted by Lord Sarlamar, who was it, very angry, and yet seemed to keep talking about Lord Soth and following his orders and attacking those who would either betray or try to stop him. And so combat begins where at that point Carrie goes in, does some massive amounts of damage, just going stabbity, 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 and then running away into the corner. Belram goes next, swings this wonderful axe that he has right there, takes a nice big hit of this big guy here, and then the big guy goes and he moves away. He does attack Belram at that point, lands 2 hits. One of them was a crit, and Belram just immediately rages. You know how Belram has no self-control. He's a dwarf. You know how they are. But after he does that, just goes after Carrie because Carrie did a massive amount of damage. It was absolutely beautiful. The rest of the party gets ready, starts going with the attacks. We see Ziggy going in there, doing some damage. Vera is also attacking. Lorwyn is staying back with Belram, and Mela is also staying back as should be to make sure that everybody is safe and healed during the combat. And combat is just going back and forth on that. Suddenly, Belram on his turn just absolutely takes that wonderful axe and swings it and gets a great hit on Lorwyn, absolutely blinding her and doing a huge amount of damage. Party is still engaged with Lord Sarlamar. Nobody sees this except for obviously Lorwyn and Mela. But Lorwyn takes a hit, looks back, moves and is blinded, can't see anything, tries to move away. Ziggy is moving away to go in and attack the big guy along with the Drake. And just some combat starts right there now between the two and continues as the rest of the party is fighting the bad guy. Lorwyn and Belram are going at it, but you know we're talking a wizard who's blinded versus a raging barbarian dwarf. So we know what happens, unfortunately. Mela tries and brings Lorwyn after Lorwyn drops, brings Lorwyn back up, but you know Belram's still right there, drops her, and then moves unfortunately over to Mela because Mela is right there trying to do it. Vera looks back and sees what's happening and says something. Carrie is yelling out to Belram to stop. Ziggy is just doing damage to the boss, just going at it, trying to do that. Sends the Drake back to try to stop Belram from attacking. No one knows what's going on. There's so much chaos. The flames, the blue flames are still rising up on the walls, throwing shadows all over the place. The big guy's attacking, still talking about Lord Soth's orders, killing the disbelievers. Belram is raging at this point. His eyes, there are flames coming out of his eyes. He has froth that's coming out of his mouth, and it looks like also flames just coming out there, and he is swinging away with that axe. Combat continues. Ziggy gets dropped. Mela gets dropped. Lorwyn gets dropped. Everybody is dropping. Luckily, Vera's able to go and takes out the bad guy, and then is able to turn around and knock Belram out. Just some incredible hits, taking him out, making him go unconscious on that point. Very intense combat situations. Everybody is healed except for Belram, and they try to decide what to do with him. Ziggy goes to try to take the axe since Belram's unconscious, get it out of his hand in case it's that. Not sure if it's that or if he's under control of someone because of the flames and the froth that was coming out of his mouth. His hand is held tight around that. But they go and they decide, hey, we can't get that out of his hand. Let's tie him up and then let him wake up. When he wakes up, they've tied him up to a statue. Carrie makes sure that he's really tight on that statue. Wakes up. Belram doesn't remember a single thing. All he remembers is walking into the room and seeing the sarcophagus, and then can't remember anything. The party's like, you attacked everyone. You dropped like almost everybody in the party trying to kill them. He absolutely denies it, says it's not happening. They ask for his axe. Belram's being obstinate, as all dwarves are. He's like, why am I going to give you my axe? You're the one who tied me up. That's the only thing that protects me. Luckily, those ropes weren't tied very well. He's able to untie or cut through the ropes, and now he's free there. The party's a little obviously hesitant, moves away from him, but nothing happens. He just talks to them, and they talk back and forth. Still great hesitation. Not sure what happened with him. If it was the rage from his comrades being dropped down, or was he under control by whatever was controlling Lord Sarlamar, or was it the axe? No one knows. They see him, though, as they're getting ready to leave. He just puts the axe down, takes off his old axe, and just tosses it on the ground. Carrie does a magic trick and makes it disappear into this bag somehow, which was fantastic because that happened a couple of times. Things just happened to disappear. Nobody saw anything. It's wonderful. And at that point, we're all just like, all right, we need to get back upstairs. We've, this has been only a short amount of time. We know that people have been killed upstairs, not by us. Well, maybe by us, but that's okay. But not the ruling party, and that is where we are.
All right. Does anybody want to get the armor from Lord Salamar's corpse? It's kind of damaged. You probably have to repair it, but it's a set of plate armor. It has a greenish tint to it, and the shoulder pads are
I vote
skulls.
Carrie.
That is literally bigger than my entire body. I don't think I can do that.
I feel like we have enough like cursed items, right?
If someone wants to, strip the corpse, and I can put things in the bag of holding, but I won't be able to do it. It's too big.
I don't think we have anybody who could wear plate armor that's human sized.
It's another thing
I was thinking.
You can always
get money.
And the money.
Well, it's a hard sell. Like, hey, here's this undead guy's armor. Totally.
Wait, isn't it from your Isn't it from your order, anyways? Don't you need to take it and bless it or something?
He's actually not from the order. He is just using one of their shields.
Ah.
It is from my order, though. But I would rather it rest in peace with that fucker because I don't want to touch something he's had.
I agree. I'm a little nervous about touching anything in this dungeon at this point.
You mean after you've looted it already?
Well,
the respect coming off you. The respect coming off you, Vera, is palpable.
Thank you. I try.
Is anybody looking at the opening that was down south, that Lord Soth escaped?
It was like a 20-foot drop or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, wasn't it overlooking
at it?
I'll go take a look out.
Ziga, as you take a look out, you see the army of Becklin and Dariet, the army they were leading, coming in to the gates as they're returning back to Kalaman.
Well, this is good and bad. Yeah, I'm glad our friends are back, but do we need to go and convince them we didn't kill everybody or something? Because isn't the castle above us right now completely filled with
you guys need to convince that you guys didn't do it, because I was with them until maybe an hour ago, so I'm all in the clear.
Sure, but I believe there's a bunch of corpses and stuff. Some of them with our arrows sticking out of them.
Our arrows?
Yeah, arrows.
Well, it's the royal we, us as a group of people trying to achieve a goal.
I think I've got more of your arrows in my bag I could stick on me, so looks like I definitely didn't do shit. Yeah, so we should go upstairs.
Let's go then.
Did we look at the whole dungeon? Was there any part of the catacombs we didn't look at?
You pretty much explored all the parts of the dungeon.
All right, yeah. I think we're done here.
That's how you got all the visions.
Yeah, okay.
Huh?
So should we try to figure out those visions, or do we have the information we need? What do you guys think? I mean, the summation that I gave is what Belram perceives it at. Doesn't necessarily mean it's true.
I think it happened a long time ago, and it doesn't matter anymore. Lord Soth has been disgraced, and that was showing us the Knights of Solamnia's rendition of it. Doesn't really matter. It's in the past.
Well, the story or the visions could give us some clues on how to, deal with them and stuff that we know.
Put another pretty elf girl in front of him.
Right. Like someone dresses up as a blue elf.
That worked for Ziggy, right?
Yeah, exactly. There's some useful stuff to the story, but I think we pretty much nailed it. Like, we got it. I think we understand it. Do we need to parse it a little bit
We
better?
are walking and talking right now.
Right.
Yes.
As you emerge back into the council chambers, it's mostly been cleared. Most of the bodies have already been cleared.
By whom?
Yeah.
The Kalaman guards. What's left of
I thought
them?
they were all dead.
Everybody that was stationed in this immediate area. You still had guards at the main gate.
Yeah, there were guards that we passed.
They didn't wipe out all the guards.
That's why they were looking like Solamnia soldiers. They pretended while they got in.
The cowardly guards who are good at hiding. They're still there.
And as you emerge in the castle chambers, it's almost about the same time as Dariet, Becklin, and Lord Bakaris all rejoin, and they see you like, what happened here? As Dariet speaks up.
Funny story. You know the Knights of Solamnia?
Yeah.
There's one subset of the Knights of Solamnia with a black rose symbol. Turns out they're evil, and this is their handiwork.
They're undead as well. Like, are you familiar with the idea of ghosts and such?
The black rose. Solamniites.
Oddly enough, Becklin's like, who? And
Black
Lord
Rose.
Bakaris doesn't know shit. I'm rolling terrible. You're in dice jail.
So yeah, you're familiar with the Knights of Solamnia, right? Well, there is an order of the Knights of Solamnia that was cursed to roam the world undead, and guess what? They visited us and murdered everybody. We tried to fight some of them off, and we found a lance.
Well, they murdered everyone except the guy without the head. That was us.
Right.
He wasn't part of the.
Thank you.
He was the one that killed everyone.
Thank you, Belram. Thank you.
Well, that's why I wanted to explain the ghost thing. Like, do you know, like, the ghosts and possession and all that? Because that would help explain what happened there a lot better.
Exactly. Like the ghosts that we saw, the horses that are inside of him.
Right.
It's like that.
No, wait.
Well, Dariet speaks up like,
So wait, Vera, you're the Knights. You're in the order of the Knights of Solamnia?
I am.
Okay. So Vera, you can probably, right? You can explain how we need to go against them or stop them, right?
Also, that we didn't kill everyone in this room.
Right. Just some of them.
Just the headless one.
And we saved Mela.
We did. Look, Mela's back.
Why?
what have you been?
Ooh, I was captured and held prisoner for a while there.
We know this. It's just like, where was you at? Where did they hold you at?
I'm
glad to see you're okay.
I am glad I'm okay as well, but I don't know where they had me. I don't remember much of it, to be honest.
Huh. Oh, glad to have you back. I'm glad you're okay. And then there's
Yeah.
like, y'all look beat to shit.
You're
Yeah,
not
we
gonna
feel
ask,
it.
Lauren coughs up some blood into her hand. Yo.
You're not gonna ask where our other cleric went?
Yeah, where is she?
The redhead.
Oh, wait, we know where she went.
You do?
Yeah.
You're about to say she teleported at some sorts, aren't you?
I was going to say she did some magic and she's not here anymore, but yeah, teleport. Let's go with that.
Maybe she got all the info she needed. But anyway, y'all looked beat to shit. Why don't you go take a load off, go to your rooms and rest, and clean yourselves up? Marshall.
I don't beat a shit. I resent that. I should look fine.
Yeah, Vera looks perfect.
You look exhausted then. You look like you need a nap. Is that better?
That's better.
Okay. Well, go ahead and take a nap. Marshall Valindri, she's going to want to talk to y'all tomorrow morning probably. When she gets her order squared away. She is currently trying to maintain some order in Kalaman. So.
Yeah, we sort of walked from the front gate straight to the castle. Is everything in the city all right?
We'll talk in the morning.
That's ominous.
And like a yes, everyone's alive, or no, everyone's dead.
Dead.
We
Yeah,
trust
what
you.
about-
I might sleep easier if I knew that.
Well,
What
we
about our-
trust you, but the word on the street currently is that you did this.
I was with you all.
So you're saying you want us to go lay low, as well as get some rest?
House arrest.
Did they not see the knights going ahead of us?
I play catch up, so that's just the word going around. So I suggest y'all just go take a rest. You clearly need it. You got. Oh, is that old? Oh, that's a burn, ain't it? Okay. Did you get burned recently, Vera? This is the first time Becklin's actually noticing it, so.
Hey, Ziggy, aren't
Or
you
Kiri.
thirsty?
That's it,
Lorwyn?
I do it every time. Kiri?
Oh, Carrie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got struck by lightning and died. So that's a leftover from that.
Died? But you're here.
I mean, almost died.
Huh. Huh.
It was
It's
it was
cool.
interesting. Hey, isn't it cool looking?
But let's do some damage control while y'all go sleep and rest, okay?
Right.
So like, if we want like a nice drink
Well, what
helps them
happened in
sleep.
here?
We
Who
shouldn't
killed all
go
these
out to
people?
the tavern.
They were all dead when we got there, except for Carrie points at the guy who was possessed. Except for that guy. That one said he had a message, and if I have the letter that he had.
He's wearing the armor of La Salama.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. They were bad. The Order of the Black Rose. They're evil.
He's wearing the same type of armor that Ziggy's holding on the shield.
There is an evil faction of them. There's a big group. This little group of them.
So
Possession.
we came into this room. The knights that are dead on the ground around with the Black Rose, they were evil. We believe they were the one that killed everyone. The ones that killed everyone. The headless one, who's wearing your armor, was possessed by a ghost who was leading these black.
And there was no way to
Black Rose
save
Knights.
him?
We didn't know he was possessed. We just thought he was evil.
He's missing his head.
Yeah, we
We're
didn't
not
know he
really
was possessed,
ghost
so we killed him.
experts. Yeah,
It's not missing. It's right there. Okay? I
good
mean,
point. Very good point.
Touche. But still.
Like the ghost came out after.
And like, do you
killed
offhand
him,
know
so-
how to get a ghost out of a body? Like is that a common knowledge that everyone knows how to do? We did our best.
How? Wait.
Yeah, but
You
not
know,
beheading them.
you know, you're acting really suspicious. Maybe you've got a ghost in you.
I'm going to grab Belrum and start heading toward the castle with him before he does anything. You guys can continue this conversation. Belrum, you and I, we're going to go rest.
Belrum, as you walk past Tristan and Gareth's body, you see them already starting to be wrapped up.
I'm going to pause and just say some words, some dwarven words of blessing. Now, may the earth grant you peace and serenity in her embrace. Are there weapons nearby?
They're kind of positioned like on their chest, like, you know, how they would do a traditional knight.
Yep, I wanted to make sure that's what I was going to do. If they didn't have that, I was going to do that. And then I'm going to grab the steel coins, 2 of them out of my pocket, and put them over each eye. Right, normal. Actually, no, I don't have any stone. I wish I had some stone. Act like I have some stones. I'm going to take some stones and put them over their eyes. And I follow Vera. Vera, you're going to hear me mumble, I will get my revenge on whoever did this.
Ziggy turns around and says, "No, I've read there's certain coastal tribes that actually put cowrie shells over the eyeballs as well. I don't have any." Anyway, he trails off while everyone ignores him.
Yeah, Lorwyn's going to her room as soon as he starts to give his lecture.
Right.
And Kerry's still going on about the possession thing. So is there a way that you can, like, tell that someone is possessed? Because we didn't know. We really didn't know. If it was common knowledge, we just don't have that common knowledge.
Yeah,
anyway,
like
he was possessed. We killed him because we didn't know, and we didn't do the rest. Bye.
Yeah. We'll clean this up. We trust you. I'm not sure the rest of the people are, so just stay in your room and rest and sleep tight. Well, Marshall will like to talk to you in the morning.
So no tavern?
I would not suggest it right now.
You're probably right.
Wouldn't happen to have any cheap ale in the cafeteria. I forget the word. Mess hall.
If you like, we can send some up.
All right.
Yay.
Yeah. As we're leaving, Ziggy's kind of just telling everybody about
we'll have some food, meat delivered to your room.
Oh, meat.
All right.
Ziggy's
just going to tell everybody about certain merfolk tribes that actually put pearls over the eyes and then he trails off as he's going back to his room to go to bed.
Where I'm from, you just pilfer people's pockets and then leave them in the street, but pills are nice. To bed.
So do we long rest then?
Is everybody gone to bed? Is everybody up there? Everybody go?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you're in your rooms as they were left. You have some time yourselves for you want to go to bed. It's up to you.
Hey, Belrum. You know that nice axe you got?
It is nice, isn't it? You know, it's perfectly balanced. It's like it's made for me.
Yeah, look at this stuff I got. And I reach into the bag of holding and grab out the items that I found. I've got a freshly forged longsword, a thin and light breastplate, and a shroud with leaves on it.
Wow, that looks really good.
Isn't it? I found them in the crypt too. I wonder if they're nasty,
awesome.
Like your axe might be a little bit.
Why do you say my axe is nasty?
I mean, it's a lovely axe, but because you went a bit ballistic after you found the axe, but we don't know if it's the axe, but it might be. So I'm just wondering if these things I found might also be a bit nasty.
Huh. Well, I mean,
hey, Lorwyn.
Lorwyn's asleep. Asleep like somebody who has 14 out of 43 hit points, okay?
Talk to her in the morning. But I don't know. I sort of want to see if I can see what these things do, but if they're cursed, I don't really want to do that, you know?
You also picked up a lance.
Oh yeah, I've got the lance as well. I pulled that out as well.
That would have been helpful to
Thanks
show.
for the reminder, Vera.
That would have been nice to show.
The possessed guy who was saying we were the problem.
And Darius.
Show them the Dragonlance.
Mm-hmm. That would be nice.
Carrie forgot about it.
I
forgot about it, so Carrie forgot about it.
When Laurelyn wakes up in the morning, she might want to check that too.
Yeah, but I'm so interested in like figuring out what these things are. So like,
do you want me to try to hit it with my?
Wake her up?
Nah. She's sleeping the sleep of the almost dead.
You're so interested.
I'm so interested. I'm just deliberating whether I should like ponder over one of these items without first discovering exactly what it is and see what happens.
Give me Arcana checks. That's the other way.
I could hit it with my axe.
Please don't do that. You'll break it.
My axe? Yeah, I might not.
Huh?
4 Arcana checks?
You have 3 Arcana checks.
Well, I've got the 3 magic items, and then I've got the Dragonlance.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, go ahead. Roll the first. We'll do the longsword first.
Longsword? Ooh, nat 20.
You didn't get a good look at it when you first put all these items in the bag, and as you start looking at it, you've seen these before, where they stay nice and clean over the years, never take any kind of corrosion or damage. It's a +1 longsword.
Oh, lovely. That would be useful for someone who can use a longsword. All right, next one. That's a nat 1.
It's a nice piece of, breastplate. It's like
that's a lovely, lovely breastplate that does nothing.
It just looks very clean. You don't know why.
Yeah, someone put a clean and spell on it or something. I don't know. Next. 14.
It's some kind of shroud. You feel like if you attune to it, you know exactly what it does. But it's from the Cadnasi.
Cadnasi?
Yeah. Nasty? Yeah, Cadnasti.
The Forest Elves?
Huh?
The Forest Elves?
Pretty much, yeah. Would you like to attune to it?
I'll check out the Dragonlance first and see what that looks like. 5.
It's junk to you.
Right, well, that's boring. All right, let's attune to this shroud.
Alrighty. I'll put it in your inventory.
It's cursed.
I would like to look for Hasbro.
Feed him.
I'm sure he's been getting stuff to eat. But yes, I will. Oh. I will get some rations out for him, though. I'm sure he's been going nuts. All the castle mice.
You still have those +3 arrows, Carrie?
Oh. Yes. Yes, I do.
You still have those. They stuck around.
I keep forgetting to use them.
Get it? They stuck around?
That's a good one. As everybody else sees, she puts on this cloak. It looks like it should be way bigger than it is for a Kinder. As she puts it on, it just kind of morphs down to her size and attaches to her body as she's attuning to this.
Oh, this is lovely.
Belram yells out, "Magic!" and starts pointing at it.
Yes!
Carrie, look!
Magic!
It's magic!
It is magic! I'm going to sleep. I'm very tired. Even though it's leaves, it's kind of warm. I like it.
Carrie, did you have a room, or were you sleeping downstairs with me and Ziggy in the main area?
I think I'm in the main area, so I just fall into a cot.
Okay. Because I know
What do you do with
Lorwyn
the
had a
+1
room.
longsword?
Oh, it's just lying there. The other 3 things are just lying there
Okay.
on the ground. Or table, wherever I put it.
What's Milla and Vera doing?
Pretty much as soon as I got in, I went to my cot and found some food and just ate as much as I could, even if it was a bit stale. And then I probably just went straight
Oh
to
no, they're
sleep.
bringing up fresh food and meat, so y'all just gonna go straight
Yeah.
to sleep before they deliver it?
Yeah, I think Mela is very, very tired after the 2 weeks that she's endured. So she's just going straight to sleep.
All right, Vera.
I am not tired. I am fine.
Everything's
Perfectly
fine.
fine. Other than spells. I'm going to spend some time with Hasbro for a little bit there, and then I'm going to move the items off of the floor and at least sit them
As you're
up.
walking over to move these items, the door gets a knock. Housekeeping! As they open the door, they bring in the food and a case of ale.
I will definitely take the ale.
Harry
You can
smells
leave
the food
over
and
there.
just rises. It's time to eat.
Laura, give me a Constitution check. What'd you get?
That 1 for 3.
Nice. You cannot stay asleep because you smell the whiff of bacon coming under the door in your room. Yeah, it's so strong. It smells so good.
I'm gonna take the 10 minutes to just lay in bed and ritually cast Unseen Servant to just fucking carry me because I'm not moving.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
I'm coming, guys.
Laura, you have a DM's inspiration for that. That is amazing. As Carrie, as you're like waking up and Vera, you're getting into food and stuff. What is Ziggy doing?
Are we in the morning time?
No, y'all's.
We just got food delivered.
Yeah, you just got the food delivered, and meat
and ale.
Oh, okay. Well,
If
yeah,
you don't
I'll
notice the ale, that's fine. I'll take it all.
I'll run down and have some food and drink.
I mean, it's
For
y'all
sure.
in the same room, so.
Yeah.
Only one that has
Also,
their own room is Laura Wynn, I think. And as y'all running to grab some food, the Lauren's door opens up and Lauren was kind of like this, like somebody's carrying her like a baby, and she's just laying there watching as the unseen servant brings her over to where the food is at.
Smell it.
Oh,
I'm
Laura,
gonna pick up my sword. Is that another ghost?
No, it's Timmy. And I'm not moving. I think I might even have him feed me, actually.
He can. He's an unseen
He
servant.
can. I can. Yeah. I'm just dead to the world.
As he sets you down on a seat, the unseen servant, or Timmy, starts. And everybody else just sees like a floating spoon and fork with food just getting shoved into Lauren's mouth.
Yeah, she's just sitting and being fed like, I don't care. What are y'all looking at? And continues to eat.
We just like fought like all the ghosts, and this is kind of freaking me out a little bit.
Just a little.
It's Timmy.
Like, I understand that there's a bunch of magic stuff going on and stuff, but I'm just a little on edge about unseen boogans.
Are you saying you don't have an unseen butler?
I don't. I have a dragon butler. I could put him in an outfit.
See? That's close enough. Doesn't everyone have an unseen butler?
Do you think if I had an unseen butler, I'd have been on the streets?
Yes.
Who else is asleep right now? Is Belram asleep?
Negative. Belrum is wide awake and thinking he needs to go down to the training area again.
Mela, give me a Constitution check.
I'm going to pass Belram some ale.
What'd you get, Mela?
4.
Same as you. Like the smoke just inhales. You're not in your own room. It just like fills your nostrils. Food.
I don't even wake up properly. I just stumble to the bed. I don't even open my eyes, or off the bed to the table. Don't even open my eyes and just start shovel food.
See, that's how you're meant to do it. You don't need an invisible whatever for it.
Well, she's not physically dying now, is she?
Are you physically dying, or are you just
Yes, on the
sleepy?
inside and the outside.
Oh, I feel that.
Look at these wounds from.
I'm going to go over
Flicks
and
a hand at Belrum.
cast Lay on Hands on Lorwyn for my last 15 HP.
Bless you. That takes me at least over half.
As the divine power of Vera's god is white and gold, wraps around each of your cuts on your arms, your side, as it starts almost visually stitching you up. The rest of the party might think it might be her unseen servant doing this. Just you see what wounds you have just closing and the blood drying up, and you feel this much relief that, okay, I feel like I can walk now type deal.
No.
But refuse. You gotta keep on.
I refuse, though. No, I'll at least sit up and start feeding myself. Look over at it. Thank you. Oh my god, that was a lot. Not gonna lie. Belram, whatever you have, or
I'm not there.
oh dang it! I will yell at you and your door then.
He wants to go training, so
I said I went down to the training area.
Okay, as you're heading out, Belram, you hear her shouting at you.
I am just mentally shouting.
Actually, you can cast message to him. He's right now still within 100 feet.
I'll deal with him later. It's more fun when he's here that I can yell at his face.
So, since he did leave the room, we might want to talk about how we're getting that axe away from him.
Of course, I'm like motioning at air, but there's Timmy.
I don't know how well your Timmy does with strength, but Belram's pretty strong. In the morning, I can command him to drop it, but someone's going to need to pick it up and run away with it before he picks it up again.
Oh, that's right.
When you put it in the bag of holding?
Would Carrie know how curses work?
Give me a Arcana check or religion check, your choice.
I think both are +3. Yes, let's go Arcana.
I will remind, we saw Ziggy
18.
Picked it up for a minute, too. So it didn't activate while he was holding it.
18.
What we know.
Curses come in all different types of varieties. What Vera is specifically talking about is a cursed weapon that affects the holder. And you think she might be onto something.
Well, if this is a curse that is cursing Belram, does anyone have something that would, like, break the curse? Because if we can just break the curse and get the weapon away from him, that might be all we need to do.
I am definitely not that strong enough.
Oh.
I think I can, but I don't think it'll affect the weapon. Like, it'll get him out from underneath the curse, but the item will still be cursed.
Yeah, that's all right. We can just chuck the item either to the bottom of the ocean or in the bag of holding, whatever we need to do, but just to get it away from Belram, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think I have that.
we could give this weapon to the lady at the magic shop that Lorwyn knows from your order. Maybe she would know what to do with it.
How to dispose of such things.
We can keep it in the bag of holding in the meantime. I don't... Like, it doesn't affect me while it's in there, sort of thing. Things don't affect me. So nobody else gets cursed.
Unless what you're wearing right now is already cursed.
That's the thing! By the way, Lorwyn, I attuned to a thing without knowing what it did.
Well, good luck with that.
Yeah. It feels nice. It doesn't feel cursed. I don't know.
Just give me a minute. Hand it over now that I'm awake.
Oh, I'm kidding. Here you go.
Yeah. Anyhow, and she starts ritually casting Identify for it.
Which part? The
That's the shroud.
the shroud? The one you're wearing?
Yeah. I took it off and gave it to her so she can identify it.
Didn't he say you
By
attuned
attuning to it, you already know what it does.
Yes.
I know every intricate detail about it.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not cursed.
That's the point of attuning to it.
Okay,
I thought you were giving her
stops
the
mid
breastplate.
ritual casting, pushes it back.
Yep.
No, you can keep doing that. There are 2 other items.
Oh.
Yeah, this one's a +1 longsword. It's not very special.
Okay.
The breastplate and the Dragonlance I couldn't get much of a read on, so if you want to identify those.
Sure.
They're just on the table.
Laura, when you're ritual casting...
Identify, yep.
Alright, here is that breastplate.
So I stretch out the breastplate before me and
What does it
finish
look
my
like when you
casting.
cast? What does it look like when you cast Identify?
Usually when I cast Identify, it is just me doing a lot of hand gestures. You can insert Naruto. You can insert whatever the heck you want at this point. We got a lot of hand gestures going on. And then Lauren's eyes will glow, and as she touches it, she realizes what the hell it is. We'll say that. That works for me right now. And my eyes go back to normal. And okay, this is something I cannot wear at all. This is a mithril breastplate, and this would be good for probably anyone who gets disadvantage on their stealth checks. Kind of looks over at Vera and Mila and everyone else who's wearing heavy armor. So there's that.
I would like to suggest Mila wear that, as I'm fine with the armor I have on. As we already know, I was fine during that battle. Mila not so much, and we kind of need our healer up.
All right, I'll take
Good
it.
call. Next one, come on. I'm awake now. I'm ready. Let's go.
Did Mila actually take any damage from the actual bad guy though?
I think she took damage from Belram.
Yeah, I think Belram just knocked me out a couple times.
Okay.
Ziggy, can you use a longsword?
I cannot. I mean, I theoretically proficient in it, but I'm a dex person, and the longsword is strength. It's not a finesse weapon.
You can use a longsword? Really?
I don't know why. That makes no sense. I shouldn't. But there's really no point in me having it.
What kind of wizard are you that you get a longsword?
Conjuration.
Oh,
A damn good one.
I think it's because you're an elf. Elf gives you proficiency.
Smart.
If it says I need like a high strength modifier, then no.
No, I think that's just with the shield
Armor.
and armor, yeah.
Anyone else use a longsword? Otherwise, I guess I'll sell it.
I do use a longsword. I just didn't want to take another +1, as that is what Ispen's shield is.
Take it.
Yeah, no kidding. If you can use it, use it.
As y'all are having this discussion, you're outside of the door. Yeah, get him, go, yeah, get him, yeah, woo, yeah.
What?
Spell room, I think.
Oh, I was like, oh my god, it's a mob! It's a mob!
Oh, it's not Bellroom?
Yeah, I was assuming angry mob at first, but then it didn't sound as angry.
Yeah, is it an angry mob or is it like a happy
That sounded happy.
mob?
It sounded happy. That's why
I
I
don't
thought
know.
it was Bellroom in the training room.
And it could be the same.
We should go check.
Monopoly, huh?
We should go check either way. I'm gonna pass.
Maybe we should not check and stay here and assume that they will protect us.
One more item, just it will. You know
Oh,
what? I'll.
yeah.
Well,
I
we'll,
meant.
we'll
I was
take
going to
it
say I
with
was going to
us.
do that. I'll let you know because you're essentially doing that too.
Yes.
You get a hint of an aura of an invocation magic through the spirit head as no obvious properties. Definitely tell that whatever power it had is long gone, or you might can figure a way in which your identify spell. You can probably figure a way to restore it, but you must figure out a way how.
This is a great lawn ornament, paperweight, pit roasting fork if you want, but there is nothing magical about it at the moment.
Cool. Carrie throws it over her
I
shoulder.
mean, no, down.
I'll also give you this, Rowan. You use Discover Spearhead as magical, but its divine power has been rendered magic inert.
Okay. It's magic essence power, however you want to spin it, is sleeping, resting. It's not awake for
Might be
some
woken up.
reason. It can be woken up, just
Right.
not
Carrie
right
goes and
now.
picks it up from where she threw it.
Yep. Great.
I'll just put it in the bag of holding for now till it wakes up, I guess.
I'm gonna pass you my old longsword for the bag of holding.
Oh, nice, thank you. We might need this for the coming terrible things.
Or we could sell it.
Yes, that too.
You hear the cling of weapons outside the door. You hear, yeah! Woo! That was a good shot! You hear, like, something hits the side of a shield. Maybe. Could be anything, really.
What shield? Oh, yep, I
You
understand.
hear a sound like something hit a shield or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to get up for this.
I know, a lot of you guys are tired. I'm going to go check it out, though.
Timmy, carry me. Going.
How long does the Unseen Servant last? 10 minutes?
I think he lasts for about an hour. Let me double check him. And it's not like I can't ritual custom him. Yeah, it's an hour.
An hour? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can't remember. Oh, no, your identifier is 10 minutes. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
All right. As Timmy starts carrying you over to the door, Vera's going to check. Is Mela, Kiri, Ziggy going to?
Mm-hmm.
Go along.
Yeah, I guess I'll follow along.
All right. As you open the door, you see this weird sight. You trying to fathom. You got the cooks that just brought you food. Mm-hmm. One is holding like this platter, like a shield type deal. In one hand, you see the axe you were just talking about that Belram has, and Belram has his hammers. And it kind of looks like he's giving a training lesson. Belram, take it away.
So I'm looking over at the one of the cooks. I'm like, yes, that's the stance. Spread your legs a little more. Lean into it when you swing that. Try to hit him now. And you see one of the cooks holding onto the axe, swing it at the other one who's holding up the tray that was holding the food to block it.
And Belram, you see your party members step out of the room.
All right, so I see everyone. I look back at the cook. I'm like, great job. Let me have it.
And
He gives me the...
He tosses it back to Belram. Belram catches it in his hand.
I walk away towards the training area. Back to work.
I think one of us is going to have to babysit. Me, I'm going to have to babysit. You guys are exhausted. Okay, I'm going to, you guys go sleep. I'm going to chase after
Did you
Belram.
see me? I had the stance. That platter, I didn't think you could use the platter that way. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I didn't think you could sweep that ass that way.
They just have.
I don't know what to do with this information. Carrie turns around and goes back in.
I can't believe we walked out for this. Vera,
Yeah.
do me a favor and poke him in the 3rd-degree burn I gave him, would you?
Okay.
Go back to bed. Come on, Timmy, let's go.
All right. As y'all hover off the bed, Vera, are you going to chase him?
Yeah.
Are you chasing him or just following him?
I'm going to follow him.
All right. Give me a stealth check, Belram. Give me what's your passive perception?
14.
With disadvantage, that is a 7.
Belram, as you're walking, you hearing the chainmail just following you like a sound or whatever.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk around a corner, stop, turn around, and wait for whoever it is to catch up.
As you turn around the corner, Vera, you're like Belram's just staring at you with his short beard and looking at you.
All right,
do you
you
want?
said you're doing some training. I'm gonna come with. I'm not tired. Damn, I should have
Okay.
brought the ale with me.
Let's go. They have lots of training dummies down there.
All right.
I'm going to change something on the fly because I had something planned. I didn't think this was going to happen. All right.
You know, Vera, we really should do something to help those who work here. Obviously, the guards can't handle it. To be so easily fooled and let the ruling party die. It's not right. They don't know what they're doing.
The only reason we knew they were what they were is because some of us have a little bit of some favor with the gods.
Then shouldn't we help them so that they also have it? We're not always going to be here.
I mean,
I lost 2 of my training comrades in battle. They had proven themselves and gone up through the ranks. We saw that. I saw them in their new armor. And yet right there at the door, they were struck down because they didn't know. Shouldn't that be our job to help them learn? The cooks, completely untrained. If the enemy were to break in here again, they have no way of defending themselves.
You could
And
definitely.
if the guards at the gates are so easily fooled by someone wearing an armor and no challenge, no questions on that,
How would you have done it if you had been the guard?
I would have at least challenged who they were here to see and sent somebody up to see if they were expected. You don't just let people through. They have the emblem from your order.
They do.
An older one, I think you said. But still, even when we first arrived, we didn't just walk in and go directly to a ruling party.
Actually, we did. We were shown straight to the council.
We were stopped and
were
we had
stopped
to
by Lord
bluster our
Bakari.
way. And again, that's the problem.
Yeah, their
Shouldn't they
security sucks.
be more cautious? We have an army out there that is about to attack us. And here we see they let anybody in. We could have easily have killed that party when we made it in there, and we didn't. This party, this group did. They are completely unprepared. The village was attacked that you're from. The villagers weren't ready. The mayor didn't have any way to warn them, no evacuation plan, no way to fortify the gates. We need to help them. We can't always be here for them.
You're not wrong. They need training. Though this does feel very familiar to what happened at Vogler, because the majority of their fighters were off and away. That was the same for us. We were all away doing some stupid little reenactment without our actual weapons, and then they attacked. They
So
planned
do you
it this
think
way.
someone is inside and setting us up or setting them up?
Or
If they're
someone's watching.
purposely sending out the strongest fighters. I mean, I was out with my regiment when we were ambushed, and I was sent back to Vogler to warn of the upcoming attack, while the regiment stayed back to try to delay them at great cost. You saw when we found them. Only 30 of the over 100 survived to give the town enough time to escape. And then you're saying in some reenactment, you were also sent out without weapons?
Yep.
And didn't we just get sent out to a fort when this happened?
We did.
And the army was sent out somewhere else to leave this unprotected? There's something wrong here. And this doesn't feel right. Even Ziggy disappearing at one point before that. I know he had a vision, and it seems like it matches to what we just encountered down there, but it feels like someone is manipulating us and trying to keep all the resistance scattered and out there. And they're completely unprotected. If I could spend time with them, training them at least some basic security on how to protect themselves. But again, we all should be doing it, not just running around and leaving them unprotected. That is not right, and you know that.
You should definitely bring this up with Marshal Vendry when they come. We need to try some training lessons with them.
They're not going to listen to me. I'm a beardless dwarf. Nobody cares what I say.
I care what you say.
You though, you are from that order. You are a knight, blessed. From what I understand from Carrie, the gods are back or coming back.
I'm not a knight yet. I'm still a squire.
I've seen you do knight work. You wear the armor. I've seen the gods listen to you and bring lightning where you ask it out in the field. And Carrie telling me about these gods, and if they have come back, then there will be good gods and there will be bad gods.
That's
Shouldn't
what the
we?
Dragonlance is. She is one of the bad gods.
But then we should be doing what we can to build up the army. If we're the best they have, we cannot take out an entire army. Or will the gods come down and fight with us? Will your god join us?
That's not how she works.
Then we are on our own again. Which means we should do what we can.
As you're walking, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're just talking, and again, I'm gonna lay it on heavy because, she's a knight. In my eyes, she is a knight. I don't know the squire or not. She's a knight, and so Vera, I'm really putting this on that this should be what we focus on. If it happened once, somebody's manipulating us. We should absolutely make sure not only do we know everyone's names and they know each other's names so that nobody gets past it, but
Well, one of the ghosts got away. We didn't finish
how did the
off.
ghost even get in?
Yeah, he can come right back. He was the one that was possessing. I've already forgotten his name. Katara. It starts with a C or a K. Katarak.
That
Peridot.
was his actual name. You didn't learn the name of the person he was possessing because you
Oh,
killed him.
I know, but Vera doesn't know that.
Blah, blah, blah. We killed him. Whatever.
He got away.
Let me set the scene a little bit more. I'm imagining y'all talking and walking, right?
Yep.
Okay. As you're walking, talking, as you're about halfway through discussion, you realize it has started raining, thunder, and lightning, just like a cold, rainy night. We'll cut back to the group real quick. What are y'all doing? Y'all just heading straight to bed, or?
Carrie's been snoring for the last 15 minutes.
Okay.
I went to
Ziggy?
bed.
Bed?
Yeah, I'm ready to I need to rest to resummon. I miss Stardust. I need to take my long rest so I can bring him back.
I'll give y'all a chance if y'all want to have any other player interactions before you go to sleep. Before we go back to Belram and Vera. If not, we can go right back to Belram and Vera. If y'all like.
It's fine.
Yeah, we're good. I'm good.
I'm invested. I'm listening to this conversation out of character.
As you approach Belram and Vera, you approach and the door is kind of half damaged off as you approach where the training room is.
Investigation if I notice it, because you said it's raining. So I don't know if I
it's
would
just
actually
raining
see
outside.
that.
You're within inside the castle. You can just hear the rain on the
Oh,
side
okay.
of the castle.
Okay. What happened to the door? Something's wrong.
I'm pulling my sword out.
I have my axe out. You take one side of the door, I take the other.
All right.
And on 3, we open. 1, 2, 3.
As you open into the room, the smell of blood ricks in through your nostrils. There was a battle here at one point this day. As you look around, so if you want to give me an investigation check or perception, y'all's call.
$16 investigation.
As you immediately turn in, there's a pool of blood that was kind of somewhat dried now, and like drag marks where somebody pulled the body out, and that 16 probably gathered that there's some battles here during the overtaking of the castle. Otherwise,
Vera.
everything else seems fine.
Vera, go get the rest of the group.
I don't think they're going to be any help of us right now. They're all exhausted. Does this look like it got cleaned up though already by some of the Kalaman soldiers?
Yeah, it looks like it's half-assed cleaning. It was a little bit dark down here, but you can probably tell maybe they might come back and finish it in the morning or something.
Just stay here at the door. Stay back. I'm going to go in. Let me draw whoever's attention, and then you can come up behind them.
Vera, I'll see. Oh yeah. You hear somebody in full plate armor just kind of come back up to the door behind you.
Are they
Just swing about.
You swing about and you see a. He has his spear standing right next to him. You hear some, and he's tugging like down in his groin area.
well met, soldier?
Hey, you're a squire like me. So I had to go take a piss. I'm back at my post. You're investigating, or what are you doing down here? Ain't you supposed to be asleep?
I look over at
Couldn't
Vera.
sleep.
This is what I mean.
Yeah.
And I'm going to
About you
walk
to
into the
now.
room. I still have my axe drawn, just in case. I'm still walking in.
I don't think the battle's here anymore, Balram. I think it's over.
This is where Tristan and Gareth and I first met, right here, and steel clashed. This is where our blood was shed, as we went through the motions in honor of those who had fallen before us. And yet they're no longer, because of people, humans like that one, who would much rather just walk away from their post and leave things unguarded. The lives wasted because of this. Even human lives, for them to not care. How do you... If they have no value for it, why should we help them? If they don't want to learn, if they would much rather just fight amongst themselves.
Were you on post earlier today, sir?
I was with the armies. We came back to deal with all this.
Do you know the ones that were here?
The ones who?
The ones who died.
In that specific location, no, I do not.
Soldier, who is responsible? Give me the name of the person responsible for the training pit. Do you know it? Who trained you?
My knight?
See that? He doesn't even know the names. No structure, no command.
Excuse me, sir. You don't know, like...
You do not speak.
I don't...
Do I outrank you?
I mean, technically you both did because you're lieutenants.
Right. We both outrank him, right? I'm just making sure. I'm asking him. Do I
You're
outrank
essentially
you?
doing a post check on it is what it sounds like.
I absolutely am.
I'm sorry, sir. I just had to pee. I just went
You're
around the corner for a
speaking again.
Am I relieved of duty, sir?
You are.
And he walks off.
Pitiful. More advantageous not to have someone stand here and be killed.
I hope
this
he
is
knew
the
who we
best.
were because he didn't actually ask to see any proof of rank, anything, and he just took orders from you and took off.
Exactly the problem.
Let's hope he knew who we were, though.
I mean,
He
you're
knows
pretty well
two
known
strangers.
at this point,
Yeah.
but I think you
Well,
were
and-
given badges or something when you first came in.
Yeah, I was waiting for him to ask, though, and he didn't.
He went.
Yeah, considering
He wouldn't
he had
address-
just come back
He was
and he heard the
intimidated.
rumors.
Well, the rumors are from within town, so. But he would have saw the badge or the little pendants or whatever that you have and not question it because you are higher ranking. That's how military is. But anyway,
How about we do some training, Balram, and then take a rest, and then we'll talk with the leaders in the morning, see what we can do to help them.
I would much rather we bring those who are willing to learn and help train them. You saw the group out there that's willing to. They want to live. They want to survive.
I'm hearing you, but this is something we can't do right this moment. They just lost all of their superiors. They're one, in a state of mourning, and two, they're probably really chaotic right now and trying to figure out who is the person in command and what they need to do after that. They need to get their shit together without us interfering and confusing them further. Until
Alright.
then, because I know you have a lot of pent-up energy right now, we can just train for now. Until then.
This field is desecrated with innocent blood. We see the tracks right there. There is no joy or honor in training here. He spits on the ground, turns and walks. And as he does, he says back to Vera, if you're unwilling to help train those who want to learn, then I will do it.
I have to keep following him because I'm babysitting him. I will follow him at a distance. Not that stealthy. He's gonna know I'm there.
And I'm going to go back to the cooks, the group, and sit in, if they're still there, sit with them and talk basics. Anything that's, if there's not there, then going up to the whatever guards, I assume the army now, who are at the gate, and talk to them.
If you walk to the gate, it's going to be pouring down rain.
That's fine. I'm a dwarf. It doesn't bother me. I'm not going outside in the rain. I don't mind getting wet. I'm not going to be in an open area where water is falling on me from
That's where
a
exactly it's
non-rock.
going to be.
Okay, so the gate is, or the guards are all the way out there, then I wouldn't do that.
Yeah. So where are you headed to then? Because Vera's following your lead.
I mean, I guess I'm in the big open area where we have cots, and...
Oh, you get back to the room.
No, I don't have a room. I'm in the...
I mean, like the big, you have the big open room with the cots, and then you have like 3 off rooms that Lauren is taking up. Like private rooms.
Yeah, I'm not going to the private rooms. I'm going to the open area. I'm going to go over to Ziggy, who's sleeping. I assume, Ziggy, are you sleeping?
Yeah.
I mean, I thought we were all going to bed. I don't know why you're off on this whole thing here, but yeah, sure.
No, I mean, when I go upstairs.
Yeah, when you go upstairs, everybody else is sound asleep. You got Carrie in the main room just snoring away. And then you don't see Laura in, but you can assume she's in her room that she always sleeps in.
Is Mela with us?
Yeah, Mela's sleeping on her cot.
I'm going to go up to Ziggy and not so gently wake him up, kicking the cot.
Oh, what? What's going on? Is there dragons?
Let's talk.
Let's see. Let's give a Carrie and Mela. Give me perception checks. And Belram, you give me a sleight of hand check. Probably the best way to do it.
Sure, my friend. What's going on?
9 for me.
20 for me.
21 for me.
Am I doing perception too?
Carrie, you wake up. Mela, you stay sound asleep. Carrie, you wake up. You wake up to Ziggy getting woken up. I don't want to say you can be woken up. He's kicking your cot. So
I'm gonna mouth help to Carrie.
Hey, what's going on? I was having a good dream over pancakes.
Go back to sleep, Carrie. I just want to talk with Ziggy.
Sure. Oh. Vera, what's wrong?
He is so close to going on a rampage, and he won't lay down. He won't rest.
Oh, okay.
I'm this close to just hitting him.
Yeah, Belram, don't you understand like what a long rest is?
No. What is a long rest?
I get up and go to Mela's cot and very gently try to wake her up.
Somebody wants pancakes? What?
I was dreaming about pancakes, Belram. Why'd you have to be noisy? Well, yeah, I very gently wake Mela up.
No, don't wake her up. She needs her
rest. What's going on? Is everything all right?
We need curse breaky now, please.
Okay. I'll walk over to Belram.
Do you
You
have it
sure we're doing
prepared?
this? Got it. I think I've got it prepared.
I don't think you had it prepared. You were telling me you were gonna.
Yeah, I was going to have it prepared. I don't have it prepared. So,
Oh, sorry, go back to sleep.
are you sure?
If you don't have it, you don't have it. Sorry.
This isn't the curse talking at the moment. I'm just wary of
Oh.
him. He's not calming down.
Well,
Yeah.
calm down. We can't do anything right now. We need to sleep.
I feel like someone should always have a sleep spell prepared just for these kinds of eventualities.
AKA, we could probably name this episode Belrun's on one.
I just want to talk. Don't you trust me?
All right, Bellum, what do you want to talk about?
Let's go downstairs and talk. Let everyone else
Oh.
sleep.
That's not trustworthy. And Carrie puts like her daggers on and stuff.
I mean, friend, I trust you with my life, but like, man, we're all exhausted, and I'm scared of you.
Humans.
Belram, you don't remember, but you beat the shit out of all of them. And I know you don't believe me when I tell you this, but you did.
And I was honestly scared of him kind of before that happened.
Look, if
Well,
you're
at
gonna
least
talk,
maybe I can talk to Lorwyn. At least she'll understand.
I said, let's go talk. I was ready.
if you're gonna talk, just talk here.
I'm just nervous. And I think maybe you need a rest.
I turn in. It's a big area. Is Lorwyn's room like?
Oh, it's
Can we
connected
see it
to
from
it.
here?
You can see the room, yeah.
I'm going to start walking towards Lorwyn's door.
She'll kill you.
Yeah, maybe just let her rest. Can't this wait until morning?
Bill, are you just continuing on?
No, I am stopping and just looking at the door silently as I hear what Carrie and Mela just said.
Come on, mate. It's been a hell of a horrible day. Like,
Right.
come try to sleep.
Yeah, does anyone know any lullabies? Maybe we can all do a little number for him or something.
I
Am I
have a
an
flute.
infant?
I
Am I an
think,
infant for you to sing childish songs to?
no,
If you're
Is
not
that
trying to
truly what
sleep-
you think of me, Ziggy?
no, we're talking lullabies of glory
Yes.
and battle.
Yes,
great-
you're talking.
great
I
lullabies
know, I
and, you know, we're all gonna perform them, and maybe you'll get some rest.
I don't need rest.
Belram,
Yes, you do.
you had a
And
very
I'm-
long, terrible day. You also were unconscious earlier today. You need sleep. You need
Kind
to
of
get
more
rest.
than anyone.
Unconscious. What do you mean I was unconscious? How did I get unconscious? I don't remember that.
You remember you woke up tied to a statue. You were unconscious before that.
How did I get unconscious?
You were beating the shit
hurting
out of us.
everyone.
So we beat the shit out of you. To stop you from beating the shit out of us.
You attacked you, Carrie?
You
I would never hurt
attacked
you.
us. Belram.
I actually didn't attack you, Carrie.
No, you didn't attack me, but you were attacking
Right.
my friends. Also, you don't remember.
I don't. But that's right. No, in character I would say I would never attack you, Carrie.
You need to listen. We are your friends. We are telling you. Please sleep.
Fine. I'll waste more time. I'm going to go to wherever my cot is, and I'm going to lie down.
Belram, give me a wisdom saving throw.
11.
Okay. As Belram lays down, he takes the adze off his back, and he cuddles it as he goes to sleep.
Well, we'll deal with that in the morning. Back to sleep, everyone.
As he
I'm
turns
going
over to go to
to-
sleep, you swear you hear a faint of, my precious.
Precious.
I'm going to sleep against the door.
I'm sorry, you don't have to
Indian
say
style.
that. I just couldn't hold it in. Yeah, alrighty.
By the way, I'm. Yeah, okay. All right, I'll fall asleep. I wasn't going to, but
Yeah, you
let's
can
keep
do
the
whatever
story
you want.
going.
I was going to say
No,
I was
no,
going to
no,
give you
they-
Dean's inspiration, but you already have Dean's inspiration, so I'll grant you a reroll for that. How about that?
All right. Thank you. If I do see, by the way, Vera go and literally lie down by the door, I am going to get up and drag a cot over for her.
Thank you.
Oh, so you probably pick it up instead of dragging it across the floor.
Yes, yeah, exactly. I mean, everyone's awake, so I don't know what this long rest thing is. If they don't happen to get a long rest because I keep making noise, oh well.
All right, give me a perception check. Or actually, no. What's your it'll be your passive. So roll me a sleight of hand against Laurelwyn's passive perception.
I'm awake.
I don't.
That's a
I don't
two.
have anything. Yeah.
Yeah. You're like just dragging across the floor, like Laurelwyn.
I'm gonna kill them all. She just lays in bed and brutally cursed Timmy again. Timmy, we're going.
Where are you going?
You know what? I'm not even leaving the bed. Timmy, go open my door.
Belram, as you're dragging this, everybody else is still kind of awake, trying to get situated. You see the door fly open for Lauren's room, and nobody's standing there.
Don't make me come out there and get you all.
Laurelwyn, you're awake.
Timmy, shut the door.
Door shuts.
Aw. I drag the cot over to Vera. Looking back over at the door to see if it opens back up with all that noise.
Does it?
It does. It does.
It opens right back up.
Is a giant fireball flying out? Come
No,
on.
but I'm warning you. I'll get you. You better
For
run.
the record, that was Belram. That was Belram. It was none of us.
Sorry, Larwin.
Timmy, shut the door.
I'm sorry, you said shut or slam?
Both. We might as well do both at this point.
Ain't nobody sleeping tonight.
This ain't no party
Eh?
like the ballroom party.
Belram, what do you do now? Let's just continue this. Let's go.
No, because I could really continue this. I'll go ahead and lie down because nobody wants to talk, and I really want to talk. So
It's sleepy time, Belram. It's
Yeah,
sleepy
Lauren's in a
time.
bed. I thought so. It goes back to sleep.
Oh, that'll be a good clip too. Alright. Eventually, Belram cuddles up with his axe. Everybody else kind of rolls over. Vera, do you sleep on the cot he brings over?
Yeah.
Are you pushing
I was
him up against the
debating.
door?
I was debating taking his axe from him in his sleep, but I'm gonna go to sleep on the cot.
how big is the room?
This is like a ballroom size room.
Ah, perfect.
Fireball size.
Fireball size. That's fine. No.
That's any room.
Yeah.
That's just true.
Is there like an open area that like there are no cots or anyone sleeping in?
I mean, you can move some cots out of the way and make a area.
I'm looking for an area, and I'll let you decide. An area large enough for me to just like limber up, swing, not making noise, just trying to limber up after being tied up for some unknown reason by I don't know who tied me up.
Hey, you don't know who tied you up.
That's right. I have no idea. They did a bad job of it, but I have no idea who did it.
Yeah, I'd say there's a small area.
All right.
Probably not
I'm just
Carrie,
gonna. Yeah, probably not. Carrie would have done it right. I know it's not Carrie. I'm just gonna go through forms.
It was just the blood in her eyes. So you're gonna stay up all night while they're sleeping?
I'm gonna stay up. Yeah.
All
Yeah, I'm
night.
I got some all night. You know what? I'm gonna stay up a couple of hours. How about we do that?
Okay. But you're gonna go to bed long enough so you don't take a level of exhaustion. Got it.
I already have a level of exhaustion, but I'm not gonna take another one. I'll probably stay up about 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I did go down.
You're right. All right. If you stay a couple 3 hours, you're just swinging this, and as you're
I'm trying to be quiet. Nope. No guarantees, but I'm trying.
as you're swinging the wing, unless you're trying to target like a cod or something.
No.
As you're swinging
Nope. Just
this,
literal.
as you're swinging this axe around, and your eyes are just meeting it, like it's like calling to you. We want blood. More blood. As it's calling to you.
Yep. Going through the forms.
Eventually, you pass out with just pure exhaustion. Do you fall asleep right where you're at, or in your cot?
I am going to keep going until I drop right where I'm at, just leaning up against the wall. It's a castle made of stone, so it feels good for me.
All right. I'll take narrative on that when everybody wakes up. All right. The night goes. Eventually, the bird starts chirping. As a new morning arises, everybody can have a long rest. As everybody starts waking up, over in the corner, Baron's passed out up against the wall with the axe kind of in his shoulder on the ground. Like the axe head's on the ground, the handle's sitting in his shoulder, and his arms are collapsed around it, just kind of like this. Not in his car. Vera, give me a dexterity saving throw.
11.
You're tumbled out of bed as the door swings open, and you didn't properly put your cot right beside the door as the door swings open. As Dariet comes through.
Ow! Knock first!
Why are you sleeping in front of the door?
Why not? Why don't you knock before you enter a room?
I've never knocked before.
I'm awake.
Basic manners.
Sorry. I'll wait outside when you're ready. And he shuts the door.
Breakfast time.
Vera, you saw some Meals on Wheels behind him, and he just shut the door. So.
Oh shit. I'm gonna reopen that door. You gotta leave the food though.
So you want me to still wait out here?
Yes.
Yeah, and they give you the cart, and you can pull the cart in and I guess shut the door.
Yep.
Let me
Was
know when you're
Darian one of the ones
decent, I guess.
downstairs?
What'd you say, Baron?
Was Darian one of the ones downstairs the night before?
No, Dariet.
No, Dariet.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy. Never mind.
I'm gonna wheel the cart in, close the door.
Very.
Would now be an
I'm going to
opportune
go get
time.
breakfast. I'm going to go get breakfast.
There's breakfast here, bell room, stay.
I'm not eating
Before he
that.
gets close enough to it, I am going to cast command to drop the stupid axe.
Yeah, I guess we're doing it.
It's a wisdom save.
I mean, Baron, you do have rewards if you want to use them.
Yeah, I know.
Doesn't want to try too hard.
Don't remind him that.
Right, that's a wisdom.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And what's my DC?
15.
Well, look at that. It's a 15.
God damn.
Do I notice anything that just happened?
Oh yeah. You hear,
Oh yeah, you definitely would.
You hear Vera coming in your mind with the voice says, "Drop." I think it's a one-word command, right?
Yep.
Drop. I hear that, and I drop to my knees.
Give me a deception check. And Vera, you can roll an insight check.
Natural 20. My spell did not take.
And I
I
think
can
you
try
automatically
again.
know if it didn't, but I just want to see what he
I can
rolls.
try it again. Mela, you go ahead.
What, Bell, what'd you roll?
Oh, I rolled a 15.
No, for your deception check.
Yeah, 15.
Oh, you rolled 2 15s back to back? Okay.
No. Oh, yeah. I look at Vera. What are you doing?
Mela, your turn.
Do I hear her say
quick.
that?
I can try again.
Quick.
Okay, I make my way quickly over, and I just put my hand on Belram's shoulder, and I cast Remove Curse.
Give me an attack roll, because you are physically trying to touch somebody that's probably unwilling right now. Just do an unarmed strike for me, see if you even touch.
We're just trying to help you, Bowrun. We're just trying to help you.
24 to hit.
Let's do this, Belron. Give me a dexterity saving
No.
throw.
It was natural 20, if that helps.
No, it's
Oh, it's a
fine.
natural 20. Oh, okay.
Yeah, with +4, so 24.
So you touched me and you did remove curse?
Yes.
What
Okay.
does that look like, Mela?
You just see like a golden light come from my hand that's on his shoulder, and it kind of wraps around Belram and I a little bit.
As y'all see this golden aura wrap around Mela and Belram all at the same time, you see the axe drop from Belram's hand. Belram, you feel like this heavy weight's been lifted off of you all of a sudden.
I'm gonna rush to pick up the axe and pass it to Carrie. In the bag, in the bag, in the bag.
Belram, are you okay?
As you pick up the axe,
We're not?
Oh no. Gloves.
you feel like you do not want to release it now. It's your precious. You're gonna have one berserker battle axe to your inventory.
Really?
Yeah, if you touch it, you're attuned to it. That's how that works.
Doesn't it take an hour to attune?
Not with cursed.
I reached to throw it into the bag and then decided, actually, this is really pretty.
It's evenly balanced.
Vera! Chuck it in! Vera!
Why?
Great.
What do you mean why? It's the plan! Put it in the bag of holding!
I can hold
The
it.
plan?
There's so many
Hold
plugs
it.
for this episode, I'm not gonna lie.
The plan? What did you guys do to me?
Nothing.
You got your hands
You
on a...
take my axe? I'm now reaching for my 2 hammers.
Oh, great.
Hey, Belram, come on! Vera, put it in the bag of holding!
Why?
Vera, are you part of this?
I mean, I was part of getting it out of your hands. Yeah.
So you wanted
No,
it
you
for
just gotta
yourself.
keep it.
No, didn't, but...
You took
it's
my
pretty.
precious from me.
What are you gonna do about it?
Guys, I think we all need to settle down. Belram, don't you feel your head's a little bit clearer now?
I'll show
you're
you
not
what I'm
so-
going to do about it.
Laura
No,
opens her door.
no.
Yeah.
Guys, Does anybody know the term silence or inside voices here? Please tell
We've got a
me
situation.
what.
I think they're about to kill each other for the axe.
And this is terrible.
You see now Vera holding the axe, Lorwyn, and just like kind of looking at it, and Baron's just pulled 2 hammers out.
So using magic, and you hear me literally say, you're using magic against me? Obviously, we're not a party that you would do that.
I will not fireball them. I will not fireball them.
We weren't using
now.
magic against you, Belram. We were trying to help you. I kind of hoped that you would lose your obsession if we broke the curse, but apparently not.
That's what I was thinking.
That's usually how it works.
Oh, it's
Out of
the
character,
you used,
that's usually
it's
how
the,
it works.
You used magic against me. It's not an obsession. It's you actually 2 times used magic against me.
To help
That's
we use magic
Belrum's.
for you.
You too, Ziggy?
I mean, we're all on the side of trying. We're all trying to help you here, Belram. But this is an intervention. We all got together and we decided we need to sit you down and have a talk about your magic items.
A talk. You didn't want to talk last night, did you?
I actually,
if you want to
recall, I was
rampage.
like, "Hey, I'll talk." We all decided to go to bed though.
You decided to go to bed. Yes, I know.
Well, I miss Ziggy or Stardust. I want to bring Stardust back. Stardust is back, by the way.
That's more important than anything else. And you have a wonderful axe there, I see now, Vera. Shall we? You offered to go down to the training room. Shall we just do it here? It's a large enough room. You wanted combat.
I look over at the table.
I wanted
that
you to
has
calm down,
breakfast.
but sure.
Vera, let go of the axe.
Why, are you going to use magic on her too?
If she doesn't let
Probably,
it go,
yeah.
yes.
So you want the axe for yourself, after all.
No, I want to put it in the bag of holding so that it doesn't curse anyone else.
Curse. How easy it is to just throw the word around without knowing what it is.
I know what a curse is. You were cursed and now she is cursed, and don't question me on this, Belram.
We're having a serious Gollum Frodo situation here.
Okay, Belram,
Well, I'm about
do
to
you
kick them
think
both
we were
into
lying
Mordor.
to you? Do you think we were lying to you when we said that you attacked all of us?
Put the sword down and let's talk.
Indeed,
I'll
put it
put
down,
my
please.
long sword down because he said sword.
No, I'm sorry. Put
And
the
hold on to
axe
the axe.
down. Put the axe down and let's talk.
I don't think I want you to pick it up again. So no, I'll just hold on to it.
So
Well, you
go
can
give
put
it to
in the
one
bag
of
of
your
holding,
party
and then only
members.
I can take it out. Because I'm holding on to it. Put it in the bag of holding and no one else will take it out.
Did no one just buy gloves at some point? Like, we need like just a basic hardware glove, a store glove here.
Why don't you have gloves, Ziggy? You're attacking everybody else. I don't
have
see
a
any on your
tinny.
hand.
That's true. Actually, look at my minis wears gloves. I should have been moving this axe around. I have big leather gloves on.
I don't think that works against curses, but all right, we'll roll with it. Well, we'll all
Don't think
Ziggy
it's
to think
magic.
that, I guess.
I don't think that works like that.
Are we going to break the DM tonight, guys? What do you think?
I'm enjoying this.
I think
don't have to do
we're going to
anything
go down that way.
We're going to TPK ourselves.
But
so much
like,
are going to
I
my
mean,
world now.
I do not trust putting this down in anyone else's hands at the moment.
Well, it's not in anyone else's hands. It's in a bag.
I am still okay with us going, as we had already planned, to the magic shop and having her take a look at it.
Oh, that's a
So that she can
second
take it
already.
off.
As you start
Yeah.
thinking about that, very like in your head.
Oh, I didn't say I was going to let her actually hold it. It's still in my hands when she's looking at it. That's it.
Can she touch it? While it's in your hands.
As long as she doesn't try to take it.
Okay.
Hostile creatures.
Okay, I'm going to need more coffee for this. And I start walking. Hopefully they brought coffee, and I'm gonna go get some.
If Vera rolled it in right before she went, they did all this.
Yep. I rolled the food in, and then I closed the door on Derek. He's out there in the hallway, by the way.
Hearing all of this, yeah.
Yeah, he can stay out there. Let me get some coffee.
I mean, we probably do need to talk to him to see if Kalaman believe us that we're innocent of all that massacre in the council room, but you know.
I opened the door. Get in here. Please.
Well, you're not a morning person, are you, Lauren?
I had a night. I look over at the rest of them. A long night.
And he looks in and looks kind of like a semi-standoff. Should I come back?
No. We're gonna sit over there. You'll be fine. Come on.
I'm going to walk back towards the door to leave the room to go downstairs and eat.
The food's been brought up.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, don't you want to have the food up? I had it
No.
freshly prepared with those potatoes that you like so much.
Now that would be him over there, the human who likes those potatoes. I'm obviously not welcome in this room with these people.
Belrum.
Oh, I don't eat potatoes anymore, by the way.
One little incident with potatoes that were made with love you.
I'm done with potatoes. I don't trust them. They're weird. They're rooty.
All right, we've been going for about 2 hours. Let's go ahead and take a break.
Thank you.
Yeah, you all decide during the break what your next plan of action is before we split the party and Belrun goes on. I don't know, whatever. But anyway, we'll be back, guys. Enjoy some clips, and we'll be back, guys. Welcome back. Everybody had their breaks and stuff. Immediately changed out our camera, so that's why it kind of looks a little bit different. The borders are, I guess, supposed to be there, but it's fine. But everybody, we're back, and yeah, that was some awesome play. Now I've got a feeling it's not done yet. So we do now have Vera is now the one that has the Precious, and yeah. Oh, Belrun started to leave, and Dara's trying to get him to stay for the food that he brought. That, you know. Belrun.
I follow Belrum out. If Belrum continues leaving, I follow him out.
I have news for. Oh.
We'll be back.
Marshall's waiting for it. Okay. All right. I guess Belrum's traveling and Carrie kind of rushing after. All right.
So are you making a beeline for the mess hall or something, Belrum?
Yep, I am going to the mess hall to get food.
Give me a stealth check, Carrie, and see if you break his passive perception.
I'm not sneaking up on him. I'm, like, running to catch up with him.
Okay, you run up to catch up.
Mm-hmm. Belrum. Belrum.
I look over it. I look at Carrie. Look back up. You notice my face is just. There is like sadness and disappointment in my face.
Look, I know, yeah? I don't know exactly how you feel, but I know... Look, everything we've been telling you about you being cursed... That's the thing, that was magic. That was being used against you, without your knowledge or consent. And I know you would never hurt us. In your right mind. For that axe, that curse, it was changing something in you. It was making you dangerous.
Belrun, give me a wisdom save.
19.
As you save from this, as she's talking to you, as she keeps saying the word like you hurt us, as the curse finally is fully faded away from you, you get glimpses and flashes, like almost it's a different kind of way. You never had this before. you see glimpses of you slashing Mela down, slashing Lorwyn down. Over and over. You see one glimpse of you slashing Mela and she's down on the ground. You take your axe right down into her chest twice. As you turn to slash Lorwyn. And Kira, you can see this like almost kind of like this realization wash over his face as you're saying this to him.
I didn't want to use more magic on you against your will or consent, but we had to think not just about you and what you want, but about us and our safety. And we couldn't just send you off with the axe and not do anything, because if you freaked out again, you could have killed a lot of people, innocent people. So I'm sorry that we broke your trust, but we had to. And I'm sorry. If you want to eat alone, I get it, but...
I own my actions, and I will atone for them in the appropriate way. But that you, out of everyone, you would not talk to me, but plot to use something like magic. And you hear the disgust back in my voice when I say that word. To use magic on me. Is that what the gods have done that you worship? They tell you to do that?
I didn't know how the curse was affecting you. I didn't know what would happen if you knew that we were going to try and separate the axe from you.
But you didn't try.
Curses like that,
didn't
they change
anything.
You fundamentally as a person. You consciously would never hurt us, but if the axe knew that it was in danger, it would force you to do things that you would never think you could do. And I didn't know if I let you know what we were planning, if it would make you do something. It's not that I didn't trust you, I didn't trust it.
And so you think it's worth not even trying?
I think it's worth me not risking my and my friends' lives, no. And for that, I'm sorry. I understand if you can't trust me again. But it had to be done.
And now with this curse, and Vera, what, are you going to use a magic against her?
Yes. Well, if Mela will, I can't do it.
How easy it is to fall on something like that instead of talking and working with people.
It's not the people.
What the downfall of our races shall be. The dependence on that.
It's not the
people. The inability to work.
It's not the people. Elmer. It's not the people that I don't trust. It's this evil magic item that changes them. If it was just the person, I would tell them everything. But it's the curse on this item. I don't know what it will make the person do. So I can't talk to the person in case they go nuts and kill everyone in this castle, like you definitely could have if we didn't separate that axe from you.
Or so you tell yourself after saying you don't know what it could do or would do. And so you justify it by saying, well, it would kill everyone in the castle.
That's my belief. And like I said, I understand if you can't agree with that. And again, I'm sorry. But I would do it again if I had to.
Thank you for coming and telling me. I think I'll just go and eat with the cooks.
I let him go.
Alright, well, the camera pans back over to the other floor that Daryl Watson. It's like, I don't know what they're off to, but I want to debrief you guys. So what happened? Talking to Ziggy, Vera, Mela, and Lorwyn.
At the council chamber? You mean the whole thing we've already told you before? You want another brief on it?
I think they mean this. Maybe.
You're pointing to the Dragonlance head?
Well, no, just this whole situation that it looks like.
Well, that too.
It's all inclusive.
Yeah, are you asking about like our crazy cursed axe issues?
I don't think you told him about
undead
Lord
issues.
Soth.
This might be easier if we don't have to tell the story a ton of different times and we just tell it to everyone, or, you know, the people that matter, Marshall Vendry.
Yeah, we could get a council together, discuss it.
The council's dead.
She's not back
Marshall
yet.
Vendry.
Well, a new council.
Are you the one in charge right now, then?
No. It's me, Becklin. We're kind of running things together. But I wanted to figure out, like, what was... We went down to the chambers. Saw the holes in the walls. I was trying to figure out what happened with that.
Yeah, the undead baddies went that way. We chased.
Where are the dead bodies now?
Didn't the last ghost we killed start talking about where Soth was going?
Well,
Guys,
Leandra also told
help
you where
me.
Soth was going.
South.
Did he say something about
City of Lost
Oh no,
Names.
the Lord
Northwest?
Solomir told you as y'all were fighting.
Yeah, that guy.
the
He was
northern
telling-
waste city of
Oh.
lost names or something?
Yeah.
Are you saying that out loud to him?
Yeah. That's where they said they were headed.
Northern Waste. And this Lord Soth, who? That's who you were chasing?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Marshall will be back tomorrow. I'll get scouts to go figure out where this Lord Soth is and see if we can track him down.
Be careful, because he is in league with the Dragon Queen. Wasn't that what we learned with the letter that was in Caradox's hand? Carrie has a letter. Never mind. She's not here.
Nope.
Well, when we all get together and say this whole story again, we will show her that, as well as the lands we found and so forth.
I'll go get the scouts to go chase after Lord Soth. And meantime, eat up. Take care of what you need to take care of, and oh, by the way, this letter came in. It's to you, Llewellyn. And he hands you the letter. And he turns and walks out. You open up the letter.
I am going to put it in my pocket. Start gathering a plate for myself. Notice that I put maybe a little too much on my plate and summon Timmy to carry me to the mess hall to go find everyone. I'll be back. Unless you all want to come with.
As you start following Derek out, Derek, as he's going out, almost runs into Carrie at the same time as Carrie is coming back inside the door. What? Sorry, they'll brief you, and he keeps on going.
You just see Laura wave. Bye.
You notice Carrie looks a little bit dejected. Well, time to eat. And she loads up her plate and starts digging in.
I'm gonna sit the axe in my lap and start get me a plate to eat as well.
Can I like make pointed eye contact at Mela?
I'll go ahead and just sort of lean against Vera real quick and cast Remove Curse again.
Give me an unarmed strike with, and Vera, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, and I have +4 to my saves now. Oh no! Oh no! 21.
So I won't, because it requires you to touch, so I won't let you spend the spell slot. But Vera, you see her try to put her hand in like almost a quick, aggressive fashion.
You wanted some of my food?
Yeah, totally. Because I just want to make sure that they didn't do anything to your food, and I see that you've already eaten a little, so just gonna.
I'm pretty sturdy. I don't think it'll bother me.
Are you sure? Maybe you should lie down and relax.
Yeah, maybe that would be a good idea.
I'm good.
Really? Because we had a bit of an early wake up, you know. A sleep-in's always nice.
There did step on me.
Mm-hmm.
Throw you off the bed.
Oh, I wasn't on. Well,
Oh,
I put my cot by the door just in case Bellworm tried to leave. And
Yeah, no, you go have a lie down, and we will have you guys relayed what Dariet told you guys to me.
I mean, it wasn't much. We're still waiting on Marshal Vendry. He did send scouts out to go follow Lord Sloth. Yes, I'm calling him that. Lord Sloth trail.
Yeah, that'll.
Sorry, I wanted to correct myself. Use your spell attack. It is still technically a spell, so you'll use your spell attack for it.
what do you mean?
So, under your spells or spell attack, I'll allow you to use spell attack for this because it is technically a spell. So instead of a +3 or 4, it's a +6.
Okay. Well,
Was that over a 21?
no, it was a 7.
Ah. Yeah, no, it'll take a while for the scouts to return from their scouting, so you might as well have a lie down. Like, it's been a crazy few days.
All right. I'll go lay down then after I finish eating my food.
Yeah, we keep eating. Carrie just keeping an eye on, like, subtle eye on Vera and the axe.
Mela, I will say you also do have some Twitch rewards.
You've been quiet this morning, Ziggy. What you doing?
Ziggy's just been, he's making sure he's got his gloves, he's got his little quarterstaff ready. He's just looking for that axe to drop on the ground, and he's gonna poke it away from all of us.
Did you resummon
Get into the bag holding.
Did you resummon your dust?
Yeah, Stardust is hanging around.
Here, dragon, with a piece of, like, bacon or something.
Oh, sure, yeah, he loves being fed.
Throw him a piece of bacon.
Sure. That's some nice role playing there.
Ziggy, give me wisdom saving throw as he lips his mouth.
War flashbacks.
Oh, yeah, I didn't have my sheet up. Where'd it go? Oh, God. We did a 14.
As he lifts his mouth, you immediately get that vision of that very first dragonborn that lit aside your face in the prologue.
I shiver noticeably. Try to do that, like shake something out of my head stuff. But my love for my companion triumphs overall sort of distaste.
All right, we trying again, Milla. You can use that natural
When Vera
20
goes,
to
she'll lie
make sure
down.
it actually hits her.
Yeah, if she lays down, I guess I'll try again.
Are you using the natural 20?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and just use that.
Vera, as you start to lay down, Milla comes over and just does that same thing, the golden wrap around Milla and Vera, and Vera, as you're going to lay down, you drop the axe and you feel this, the heavy burden wash away from you as you're looking down at the axe.
Okay, Ziggy, now!
Yeah, Ziggy immediately jumps into action, pokes the axe away from all of us. Carrie's laying down,
poking it with what?
I got my quarter
stuff.
right?
Okay.
And we're doing like a what is that curling game in Canada or whatever? Just like shoot.
Get it into the mouth of the bag of holding.
Yeah,
Yep.
Getting that axe right into the bag. Yeah.
Before we do that, keep in mind, you know how the bag of holding works, right?
No. Uh-oh.
Hold on.
You want to pull it out, you got to reach your hand in there and think about what you're grabbing. You can grab it with your hand and pull it out.
Can I use a towel?
Or the only other option is to turn
technically
it
not
inside
forever
out
locked.
and whip everything out. That's the other option, though.
Can I use a towel? Wrap my hand in a towel.
I think we just established above table that doesn't matter for cursed items.
What about magic talk?
All right, but
like
anyway, you already said you're doing it, so it goes right in the bag of holding.
All right.
I mean, we can just leave it in there and never worry about it
I mean, I don't think we'll need it again. Just say bye to it. It's gone. Hopefully no one will pick it up.
You could probably get money out of it, but it is still a magical item at the end of
I
the day.
mean, I think it would be very not good of us to sell a cursed item to somebody. And how do you do that sale without? Well, actually, all you do is say, "Here, try it, pick it up, try it." And then they'll grab it, they'll want it, they'll love it. We charge them money and move on.
and hear about the slaughter of millions later.
Yeah, it sells itself.
I mean, if you tell the person if they're a magic user or something that hey, this is cursed, maybe they're interested in curses. I don't know.
It's in that now. It's in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Vera.
I shouldn't have said anything. Wait for you to do it, Carrie.
I got cursed, didn't I?
Okay.
Okay.
It's okay now, though.
Don't pick up yet. At all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy. You just have to touch it.
Vera, you can move it from your inventory and.
Yeah, I deleted it.
Yeah, I'll put it in the bag of holding.
Sad to see your HP go back down to that low.
Yeah.
Laurelwyn, did I hear you correctly? You having the unseen servant carry you down to. I love that this is how Laurelwyn does her thing now. She don't even walk anymore. She sends the servant carry her around everywhere.
It's too early.
How
Was
much
it
can
a
the
great
unseen
axe or a
servant
battle
lift?
axe?
Like 10 pounds or something? Does it say?
Yes. He just carries my trays then.
I'm asking. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's about 10 pounds now. He could drag me. Just drags me.
Well,
It's okay.
for funsies'
Carries my
sake,
food.
for funsies' sake, he can carry you. I use the fun rule because it's fun to imagine him carrying you around like I don't know, like
Not walking.
Yeah.
I mean, we
No,
don't
I
walk
like
here
carrying
anymore.
you like your legs
Yeah.
hanging over inside. Have your arm around him.
Yeah, just holding my plate.
And you're heading down to mess hall. Okay.
Yes, to find Belgum.
Belram, you get to the mess hall. I assume you get your plate and you're kind of sitting at a table by yourself. I'm assuming.
Yep. Just sitting there, thinking and eating.
All right, and eventually you see Lauren walking through the door, or I'm sorry,
Kinda.
floating through the door like somebody's carrying her, and all the kids is like, "What the hell? You see that? What the?"
Just Lauren's. Oh, there he is. Timmy, this way. Just put me down. Thank you, Timmy.
He's just kind of stands there where nobody can see him.
Yeah.
Invisible T-pose.
So, how are you?
Does she have any food, or does she
Yeah.
just...
Oh, yeah. I brought my whole plate with me.
Okay.
Has a strength of 2.
I know. Well, it says he can at least carry a plate then.
Yeah, that's fine. He can carry you. You're pretty skinny, so it's fine.
So just, yeah. You just gonna be
So-
silent.
I
Mhm.
understand I hurt you.
Twice.
And I am sorry. I owe you a debt. My life
Oh my god, no. Just, oh god, no. Too early. Too early for this.
for
No.
this.
No. No. God. No.
I've spilt your blood. It doesn't... Lorwyn,
Yeah.
we'll be fine. I will honor the debt.
I will not fireball him. I will not fireball him.
If you want,
No.
you may. I assume I hear her mumbling that.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
No. No. And no.
Twice you have said, thank you. I thought it was only once.
No, it was twice. it was a lot. It was a lot. But that wasn't you. That was the weapon that we tried to get away from you. That is probably, without me actually having to touch it yet, is probably cursed.
Yeah, everybody says that, but we know, you and I, both of our races know that curses are only those who are weak enough to resist it. You do know that, by the way.
Do I
Wisdom.
know that?
Yeah. That's why we roll wisdom saves.
Oh. Cool. I'm smart for once.
No, but elves and dwarves would know about cursed items, right? Especially
Sure.
with dragons. So we both know that that's yet another failing of mine for letting that, if it is cursed, right? It must be. There was no way I would ever do that to you. But it's another failing of mine. I shall work on rectifying that. Until then,
You are very much not in my debt. That's a little too much for me. And to be frank, I don't think I could put up with you for the next century or so of my life. With you in debt. But, if I may, a friend or a brother in spirit, I'm not so sure how you feel about elves in particular, I would agree to an effect, but you owing your life to me is not something I want. Don't take it personally. Even if it is twice.
blood debt is always paid.
You know, maybe take a ring check on this one for once.
Or twice.
Or twice. Well, I love ring checks. I collect them.
I don't like rain.
Well, then it's a good thing I collect ring checks.
Well, you can have your checks of rain, but a debt is a debt, and a blood debt overall. Blood over family. I get up. I walk back up to the kitchen and tell them to give her more bacon and coffee. And I go to leave.
Timmy, that did not go the way I thought it would.
I mean, he doesn't say anything. You can tell he lives down a hill.
I know. Let's follow him. We've got a meeting to attend. Then I get up. I don't touch the rest of my food.
Are you following him?
Yep.
Gonna roll it.
By the way, I'm heading towards the armory, Jugan.
Okay. Roll. What's your passive perception?
14.
You hear these ominous footsteps following you behind.
Not that ominous.
Well,
I don't even look.
Sunset Servant rolled terribly, so.
I don't even look. I'm just going to continue. My head is in another place.
You eventually follow him to the armory.
Why?
You said armory or
Mm-hmm.
Armory.
ground?
Yeah. No, armory. I need to get a replacement axe. I don't have an axe.
Oh.
That's all. I'm just going to go. I'm literally going to go and requisition an axe.
As you go to the armory, you can see that it's vacated. Nobody's there. You can look inside and tell that they have no more weapons left because they were supplied to the army that went out. Basically, you see like a closed sign on the door.
Gone fishing.
Yeah, that.
Sorry. I meant that for everyone.
You're good.
Yep. Well, I mean, there's no axe, so there's nothing even here for me. I turn around. I assume I see Lorwyn floating.
Mm-hmm. Yup.
Yep. I just walk around and keep going.
You know we have a meeting to attend, right? It's kind of important.
Do you even want me there?
Who said they didn't? I don't think anyone did.
Actions sometimes speak louder. My actions said a lot, while under the weakness it showed, or under the curse it showed my weakness. What does that say about me? The actions of those upstairs says something about them. It's fine. If you want me, I will attend. If not, I will go back to my regiment until you have need of me, Lorwyn.
Timmy put me down. Thank you, Timmy. You know, I'm really...
Who is this
sick.
Timmy you speak of?
It's my butler. It really shocks me that not everybody has one, but they apparently don't. But I'm getting really sick and tired of hearing about...
Butler? What is a butler?
Oh, wait, he irons, mends my clothes, he washes my dishes, you know, when I'm like...
Oh, a servant.
Lethargic. Well, like, we have talks.
Well, yes,
he's
you
a
tell
friend.
servants what to do. I understand that.
Well, no, like, he reads me stories when I can't sleep, too.
Yes. Servants are very good at that. I've heard Ziggy, I remember, was serfs, I think, is what he called them, or peasants. He used some human
peasants, yeah.
word. Peasants. Peasants is what he called them when we first came here. So this is a peasant, or is that a human term? And it's just a servant for you.
I think he's more of just. She looks over at Timmy. A highly qualified man that is invisible to everyone else but me.
Man that is a human. You have a human servant?
No, this is magic.
Of course.
So not
elven magic. I've heard of the elven magic. The mysticisms that you elves have. So it is someone who is with you and helps and protects you. I understand why you would not wish the blood debt. Then you have someone already that would do a better job and not fall under curse. Psst. Curse. Who would have thought? No wonder they didn't even want me and kicked me out.
Lauren's going to slap him.
Unarmed strike. I would say with advantage because he's talking to himself.
I would like to use a nat 20 though.
Guaranteed hit. Go ahead, roll that damage. Or do you do 0 points of damage? I don't even know for yours.
I don't think I do any damage. I do 1. That's
1 point of damage as you slap Belrum.
It's your right.
No. Yes, but no. I need you
agreed.
To, for Thank once, just stop feeling sorry for yourself. Everyone is sorry. And everyone fails occasionally, okay? So do me the honor of having an actual dwarf in front of me who doesn't feel sorry and is full of pride to get his ass into that meeting so we can go help others. Please. And I turn around. And you better keep up. Come on, Timmy.
I was waiting for that.
As she turns around, as she gets scooped up again, and as Timmy's walking, I'm assuming probably Lauren's staring at you. That'd be kind of cool. She is.
No, I'm going to follow her. And I assume we're going the same way we were just headed?
Yeah.
But now she's in front.
Yeah. All right. Where are you leading them back to? The where y'all been sleeping at?
I thought it was they were holding it in a different room meeting.
Well,
everyone was walking there.
Well,
but I mean, if we pass that room on the way, I'm gonna.
Well, the thing is, you left before because Garrett had the meeting with them in the room.
Oh.
So you didn't hear that part. He was.
Okay, so probably back to the room because if I didn't hear where it was going to be held from.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You probably went back to the room. All right. Eventually, you return to the rest of the group as. I think it's kind of funny if she walks in as they're scooping the axe back in the bag of holding and Carrie looks up.
Nothing happening here. Does the drawstrings?
Yeah, Ziggy's got his staff kind of behind his back and is like kind of doing it like a whistling.
There, Vera. Pats her foot.
Hasn't even gone that long. Oh God, Timmy, you can go away now. Thank you, Timmy.
Give me a dexterity saving throw because you didn't have him let you down yet.
Let's see. Ish. Nope, not today. You know, kind of like girls wearing those super high-end heels. They're Bambi legging as I land.
Yeah. So as you tell him to back away, he just vanishes, and he was holding you. You just kind of fall right on your ass.
Yeah.
You don't take any damage, but it's just funny.
Well done.
Mm-hmm. Kind of get back up. He's coming more or less.
Eventually, you see Belram kind of, I guess, step in the room. Belram, are you stepping in the room?
Yeah, I'm just walking in. I was told to follow her. I'm following her.
All right, y'all back in the same room together now.
Very kind of. Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I've been talking a lot. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna say I was gonna go up to Belram. Belram, I just want to apologize for earlier. I didn't realize that you didn't like magic, and I should not have just performed magic on you without asking. So I'm really, really sorry.
Out of character, do you weren't there when that happened? Did Carrie just tell you? Well,
I think she would have recognized.
Because only Carrie knows the background on it. That's why I want to make sure.
I purposely didn't say anything about it.
But I think Mela might have had some experience with treating people with
Mela,
magic.
give me a
and
history check.
Cool.
My thing was going to be when Belram comes in the room, Carrie pretends to busy herself with tidying
I was rolling to see
plates
if you've ever treated dwarves before, and you have not, so you wouldn't know this.
Okay. Well, I would just still apologize for using magic when I should have asked first. It was an interesting situation. So I apologize, Belram.
There is no need to apologize. The failing is on my end, and the blood debt exists for us.
The what?
God. So Lorwyn bops him on the head. Just say thank you.
Yeah, I'd say don't be so glum,
I look
old
at
man.
Lorwyn. I look at Lorwyn. I look at Lorwyn and I say thank you.
Not me. It's an apology. Just take the apology.
I look at Mela and I say it. Thank you.
There we go.
I'll go and sit next to Vera, maybe. Just chill.
Maybe?
Yeah, I'll just go sit on the cot next to her. Well, what a day.
Right, is it even? I mean, we've been awake for half an hour, right?
I know. I know.
I'd say an hour tops.
It has been a day already.
All right, everybody, long rest, quick, recover. How many spells have been used?
I don't know, 3 or 4?
Oh my gosh.
Lauren, what's your passive perception?
15.
You also see a pouch on top of the cart the food was brought in.
What is this, a dessert or utensils, or is it sugar cubes? And I open it up.
Roll me a D100.
Oh, roll D100. Good. Dinner mints. 93.
Nice. You see 93 steel coins inside this pouch. And a note from Dariet.
What does it say?
Use this to resupply.
Maybe.
for the adventures ahead.
Oh no, it's fucking cryptic messages.
What's it say? What's it say?
We have money, 93 steel to restock. I can't even word right now. I'm in shock right now. 93 because we're pretty broke. Ish. No, we're not, but we could be. To prepare for the next mission.
Didn't the townspeople not trust us now though?
I don't. Does this even look like his? No, I've never even seen his handwriting. Where is he? Wasn't he still with you all? Or did
I
he
might have
leave?
closed the door on him.
Okay.
He said he was gonna send out some scouts to
Oh.
chase after Lord Stoddy Doddy, whoever. So, guess he's off doing that.
Well.
Carrie. You want to give Belram back his axe?
Oh, yeah! I reach into the bag of holding and take out the non-cursed Belram's axe, specifically.
Okay.
And I sort of awkwardly stare at Belram, not moving towards him. This is yours. I'll just, she walks over to the table and puts it down on the table.
I said you're muted.
No, I know, but I didn't realize I muted Zoom. I thought I had muted my mic. I look at it and I'm like, I have my two trusty weapons with me. Thank you.
Right.
I bonk him on the head again. Here, and I walk up to Carrie to take the axe. We're looking for one specifically at an armory for weapons. Take it. Come on.
After Carrie gives it back, she turns away from Belram and walks into one of the private rooms and closes the door.
So what now? What are we here for?
We're waiting. We're supposed to be going to a meeting when Michael Wendry comes back. So I guess we could go restock.
Well,
restock what?
Yeah.
They have no weapons.
Mm.
There is nothing to restock.
I need a new potion.
Oh.
I did use mine.
I'm gonna pull out my note that I never got to read yet.
It says it's from Waylon. Says she has word. It's short, like 2 sentence tops, basically saying.
Yeah.
I got word from the Mage of High Society. Come see me at once.
Oh, well. Good thing. And wave the letter. Looks like we have to go there anyhow. Y'all want to go? We're not going?
Yeah, we're going. We need to pick up a potion from her anyway.
Yeah.
If it's done.
Somebody roll me a perception check.
15?
Anybody else?
Oh. I didn't know if it was a one person or...
I said
everyone.
anybody, whoever wants to.
Okay. Unnatural 20.
Mela and Lorwyn, as y'all have a discussion, you hear very faint sobbing from one of the rooms, because there's 3 rooms kind of lined up. And you know Carrie went into one of them. I don't know which one she went into.
I'll go over to the door.
Mela.
And knock quietly.
As you get closer, it's louder and louder.
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and go in if it's unlocked.
What do they see, Carrie?
It is unlocked. Carrie's about halfway out the window. If there's a window, she's about halfway out the window.
Sure, there's a window, but you'll literally drop
Carrie.
to your death. But all right.
Carrie, where are you going? Carrie, stop! And I run forward and I grab her.
I keep messing up. It's always my fault. I don't mean to. I just do.
It's not your fault. If anyone's to blame, it's me. Come, you're all right.
How's it your fault? I told you to use magic on Belram, and I know he doesn't like it.
I still made a choice to, didn't I? You didn't command me. Look, you keep everyone together. If you weren't here,
How do I keep everyone together? I've just pushed Belram away, and now he doesn't trust any of you. It's my fault.
Everybody's hearing this, by the way, because I imagine she's yelling it.
Harry, you're an encourager. Without an encourager, we would all just fall apart. You bring light to this group. You bring hope. You carry so much joy with you. Without you, I'm sure everyone would have fallen apart. You're so good at building relationships. I struggle so much with that, and you just do it so effortlessly.
Wouldn't you guys be better off without me?
No.
I don't see what I bring to this group. I unlock things, sure. I sneak around nice, sure. I don't do anything else.
You bring us together. We are a ragtag bunch of misfits, and you just find a way to connect us all together. I don't know how you do it. It's just a gift you have. Belram,
I don't see it.
Belram doesn't trust anybody, I feel like, but he trusted you. And
He did. He trusted me, and now that's gone because of me.
No.
I shouldn't be here anymore.
You
And I
should
try
be.
to run past you.
I try and stop her.
Contested strength checks. Let's just do that.
Oh, strength. Check.
Strength check.
I mean, we could do.
It's a natural 20 for 19 because I got neg 1 strength.
I also rolled a 19, but it was 18 plus 1.
So it's contested. Why do you have to roll the same thing? All right, we'll do this. Carrie, high or low?
Low.
It's high. So I will say with the contested strength and the roll, you get about halfway through the door, and as Mela grabs your arm and yanks you stopped as you're pulling, and everybody sees like Carrie like with tears in her eye running halfway out the door as Mela grabs her real quick.
Just let me go. I don't know what you think you see in me, but I don't have it.
I just pull her into a hug, and I just hug her. I don't say anything. I just hug her.
After a bit, stop struggling. Still sobbing.
Erie, you're worth more than what you can ever do. You're a beautiful person, and you bring more to this group than you could ever know. Like, no, we would not ever be better off without you. So please stay.
Yeah, Carrie, you know you're the best archer we have. You annihilated guys with your short bow. I don't think that we would have gotten through some of these situations without your assassination skills.
Carrie sort of had her face buried in Mela's sort of shoulder. But she glances at Belram.
And what's Belram doing at this moment?
How many people are around her?
It looks like just Ziggy and Mela. And she's looking at you.
Yep. I walk past her to her door, to her room, hold it open, and look back at her.
Are you like trying to say let's have a chat, or are you saying jump out the window?
I am. No. I'm at the door. I don't know the window.
Because I was thinking you hold the door open, Carrie's gonna run it through the window.
Yeah, I think he's indicating you're part of the team. He wants you to stay.
I don't know anything about a window. I'm holding the door open, looking back at her, and just waiting there.
Okay, I gently push myself away from Mela.
I let her go.
Keep looking at Belram and walk past him into the room.
And I walk in behind her and close the door so it's just the two of us.
Do you want to have this conversation with nobody listening, or what?
Yes, that's why I closed the door.
Okay, I would like to have Lorwyn, Mela, Vera, and Ziggy take off your headsets.
I'm pretty sure I would have walked at least up to the door and immediately been waiting on him because I don't know if he's about to kill her or she about to kill him.
All right, roll me a perception check.
No, let her do that because I am going to open the door after a few seconds to see if anyone is doing that.
Okay. And you see Vera like leaning on the door, and she almost falls in face first.
Walk away. This is not your business.
If anyone starts hurting anyone,
Walk
I'm coming through here.
away.
I'm looking at Carrie for confirmation too.
She just gives a little nod.
All right. I will step back then.
All right, take your headset off.
I'm waiting for the walk away, not just step back.
I will walk away.
Okay.
All right.
And I will look at everybody just to make sure no one else is there and they understand.
Yeah.
All right, so I do
Just
close the door.
Look at Belram expectantly. Still tears streaming.
I take my two hammers, put them in my hands, put them down on the ground, walk towards you, and I sit on the ground.
I sit on the ground too.
And you are going to see probably here's what you see. Belram is just gonna look at you, and you're gonna start seeing tears come down his eyes as he looks at you and says, "You are the only reason that I am still alive. And you will be the only reason that I stay alive. You have kept me and shown me the truth. And while your actions or inaction to allow things happen may not be what I agree with, it has always been for the best. The failing is not on your side. It is on my side, and you help show me that, helping me get better. And by that, by helping me grow and get better, we all get better, and we can work together. Do not leave because of what I have said or done. For that I am truly sorry. For my failings as a dwarf, and as I hope it would be a friend. Please, help me grow and be what you would want someone like me to grow into. Teach me of your gods. Teach me how I can be better. And I hold up my 2 hands. I remove my bracers that I have, put them down on the ground, and hold them out towards you. Palms up.
I just fucking fly into you for a hug.
And I return the hug.
Same with you, Belra. I know I'm not the best person. I'm actually crying. Oh shit. And I know I'm not the greatest friend. But you make me better, you really do. So if there comes a time when I'm not the best friend and I'm not the most trustworthy, just smack me in the head. Like, tell me when I'm straying off the right path. Once I said that you weren't my family, that everyone else was my family. You're definitely my family, Bella. And thinking that I betrayed your trust was the worst thing I felt in a long time. So if it ever comes to that again, please tell me and I'll do everything I can to make it right.
Everything you've done was for the right reason, and your heart told you it was right. Even though I may not understand it, I trust you. And I will always trust you. I may not trust the others. Lorwyn, even though she's an elf, she seems good. But you, I know, will always do the right thing and will always do what your heart and your God tells you is right, no matter what. And for that, I can never, ever attain to that, but I can always look up and wish I could be 1/10 of what you are and dream of that dream.
Carrie sort of pulls back from the hug and starts cleaning herself up a bit. Okay. Should probably go to that meeting or something now, yeah?
Okay, let's go.
And I get up first and hold out my hands to help Belram up.
I take them and stand up, offer my arms in one more hug.
I return it, squeeze tight. Thank you. I think you just saved my life.
The number of times you have done it for me.
As the
We'll
door
just
opens up,
continue.
Y'all return to the party. And I think we'll end it. I'll give y'all one last chance to address that with the party.
Carrie comes out and she's probably looks like this. She's stopped crying, but she's a bit of a mess.
No one looks like they have wounds on them, right?
No.
Okay.
Need fresh ones anyway. But yeah, y'all can address that with them as they step out.
Are we all okay now?
Look up at Belram and... Yep. We're good.
You just now saw the message. Ziggy, they opened up the door and came out, and Carrie looks like she just stopped crying. But you don't see any fresh wounds or anything.
Did Belram come out too, or just Carrie?
Yeah, they're both out.
Oh.
Alright.
Yeah, Belram's not saying anything because that was between him and Carrie already, there was a question asked and Carrie answered it. So in Belram's mind, there is no need to ruin anything.
Yeah, what we all standing around for? We got a meeting and things to do, right?
Yeah. I think we're all on the same team here. We're working together. We got to go solve a crisis. Let's do it.
Yeah, got a war to win. Let's do this.
We're all vital parts of an organization, and we're nailing it.
Hell yeah.
As you're turning away to head out, I'm assuming to the apothecary for one of the stops or whatever else you want to go to. That's where we'll end it for tonight. Great social interactions, guys. It was great. It was a lot more than I thought it was going to be. I don't think I read any one paragraph out of this whole book tonight, so it's great. Loved it. Thank you everybody for hanging out tonight. If you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below what your favorite part is. I know what mine is. If you don't want to leave a comment, leave an emoji. A lot of group bonding tonight, I think, but we'll see what happens next week on Dragonlance. With that being said, we'll cut it one last time for our usual shoutouts. Let's change it up tonight. Nylish, when are you streaming again? Tomorrow, right? I think it was.
I will be streaming tomorrow, probably 5-6 EST PM. Tower of Fantasy again.
Got it. Laura, when? Or TCAT?
I'll be streaming tomorrow as well, but noon Eastern Standard Time, painting.
All right, Belram?
I will be not streaming tomorrow, but I will be hanging out with TCAT and Nylish in their streams.
And I will probably be streaming myself. I have a lot of painting to do. I'll decide what I want to paint tomorrow. I got a lot of painting to do. At some point I might do it. I don't know what time yet. Probably when I wake up and at breakfast, I'll jump on and probably raid into one of these lovely two ladies here and bring the stream over to them. So, with that being said, we love you very much. And next time you see us, this lovely group is next Friday, and we'll continue this lovely adventure. Thank you guys. Have a good night and sleep tight. And stick around for the raid, as I scroll through my folders to get where I need to be. Bye!
Always knew a missing piece, waiting in the dark, like a quiet melody that if I listen Oh, I can feel it burn.